Execration has turned to bed.
And they actually ended up getting it. I really thought they were going to ban Necrophos. They actually wound up with Venomancer and Night Stalker Necrophos. Hey, dude, I have the bug too. Damn it. This is my fault for watching that replay. But anyway,
we're going for like 2 seconds.
But Fnatic, like, when we found out there was going to be 2 series at the same time, I wanted to watch the Fnatic game because I find their drafts interesting lately. They've been very fun to watch. Some crazy stuff. Yesterday, Envy played Legion Commander twice.
I saw that
in the offline. So
they had like chips and I didn't obviously get to see the games, but I agree with you in terms of their drafts. I find them very interesting. And obviously, with such a polarizing team, it's hard not to be intrigued.
Yes.
But Execration, obviously, very strong team, very good team. I might spoil this here. I don't know if I should. I'm going to, because it literally just happened. There probably wasn't any English coverage for it. But they just lost a heartbreaker of a game due to
yes.
maybe a 60-minute long-winded game, and it was rough. I mean, they just couldn't find the push. They couldn't keep the waves pushed out. But now, like you mentioned, they have quite the draft of their own. Veno, Night Stalker, Necro, and Silencer as well. Obviously, to stop any sort of like that relocate gank comes out, they can maybe even things up a little bit on the side of the dude.
What a value Silencer game.
It's great.
You have it against the IO-Tiny combo and a Bane. Cancel that Fiend's Grip from anywhere. This is perfect. Fnatic just needs to pick like Enigma and like Ember Spirit, and this would be
there'd be even more value.
Perfect Silencer.
Guys, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna pick Enigma into the Silencer. It's gonna go great, trust me.
Gonna be genius. So Bane, Io, Tiny. Bane, this is the most picked trio in all of Dota 2, if I'm not mistaken. Last time I looked that up, that was still true.
Really?
In terms of like 3 heroes being on the same team, this is it. When you think about it, there's really nothing else even close to like, because I don't know, there's no real like trifecta of heroes that works quite as well as these 3 do, and who get picked up quite as often as they do, because Io Tiny is that leading pairing, and then Bane has always been the big support to go along with the Io Tiny, so that he can just walk around by himself, nightmare somebody, Fiend's Grip someone, maybe 2 different targets at once, and then the relocate comes through for the kills. So tried and true to the max.
Yep. You get that nightmare off, you get the relocate gank in, and all of a sudden you're just dead. That was when there was one, and it was just a lowly Bane. Not so lowly anymore. They will have him ready to go. Baden will be the next pickup from Fnatic. Some more defensive capabilities along with the IO. They have now the Aphotic Shield to work with here. They have the IO there with the heal involved as well, the relocate gank save. So there is definitely that ability to be defensively minded here for Fnatic and maybe keep somebody alive against Execration lineup.
So I assume then it should be an Envy hero last. Would make sense. The Mirana's a nice ban. Heavy magic damage up against the Necrophos. A little bit of scouting up against the Night Stalker. And then Moonlight Shadow can save you in some dire situations, perhaps. Make it a bit more difficult behind. Yeah. Probably not with the Abaddon. I mean, they could. It's possible. So, well, we'll see if they keep doing the same thing. Actually, I suppose this could be an Eternal Envy, but I haven't been watching, but in terms of the heroes he's been playing, this would make sense, because he's been playing like a lot of Bristleback too, right? And honestly, this is basically just Bristleback, a little bit more useful here. But I'm going to guess it's offlane, because you'd probably want to be building Greaves up against a Silencer or a Lotus Orb or something, and that would be a little bit harder to do in the position 1 rule. They are going to help protect him with the PL ban, though. That would have been a pretty good hero for Execration that was left in the pool here. They don't have the best clear for illusions, so maybe even a Chaos Knight could still come out here for Execration if they want to do an offlane Venomancer. Ooh, maybe they'll do EE Chaos Knight. That would actually be a nice little save here.
5 seconds remaining. Execration's turn to pick.
Dude. So that's an Envy Abaddon, I think. Hype. Has he played? Maybe he's played this recently and I just haven't seen it, but this is pretty cool.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, there's probably, well, a lot of the qualifiers didn't have tickets, sadly. At first.
Difficult. We'll see how things turn out here as we have one more pick coming out from Execration, and now the variety with the Veno pick is still pretty interesting. The Necrophos as well, even Silencer to a certain extent. So there's a lot of options that Execration have here in terms of what they want to run.
I feel like I want to pick Anti-Mage, but I'm scared of like Fiend's Grip and Doom.
Yeah.
But I'm not that scared against the IO Tiny stuff. They've already banned out the Weaver, who would be another pretty good hero for Execration here.
Yeah.
Clinks could try and hunt around.
Aha,
Okay.
there he is. The Monkey King has returned. It is going to be the guy being Monkey King. Interesting. I'm into it, man. I think Doom gets a bad rap a lot of the time. I haven't seen too much of it. Is he?
No. Yeah, he's showing up in the scenes. Started out just Doom and Necrophoses in every single game.
Yeah.
In some of the E tournaments, and then China was picked him a lot too. China, of course, has always loved Doom. They're the biggest Doom fans on Earth. Yep. So they were very much down. God, I can't get over the... Why does it look like that tree has like no pixels on the Tiny right now?
It does look pretty...
It's missing a couple pixels.
Yeah, I think it's just got to be updated. Maybe.
And his face looks so hilarious, though.
Oh, look at me.
What is happening?
Dude, I don't know.
Why are the eyes so perfectly
circular? Wrong. I don't know. He picked up that tree. This is a dire tree for sure. That's all I know is that this tree he's holding is a dire tree, 100%.
Yep.
Dude.
All right.
Ah, God. Oh, what is this? Oh, that was weird. Like, shut the game for a second there before I jumped into the pick screen. But anyway, rather the anime.
Hey, at least they all loaded properly for me.
Yeah, we're in. We are in, my friend. And you know what? I cannot express how excited for today. We have, right now, 4 best-of-3s total, 3 back-to-back. And this is our first one, and it's a big one. It's Fnatic versus Execration. Winner of this series will move on to play the winner of Mineski versus TNC. There is a lot of great SCA Dota to be had tonight, my friend. And we're getting started off right with an IO Tiny combo on one side, and then the Necro Monkey King on the other side. Oh, you didn't do it earlier? But I could just tell you the picks. I don't... You could be like, what was the ban? And then I'll be like, it was this. And you're like, okay. Yeah, I bet you're a little tired, Mr. I slept this evening. Well, got him. All right, man. So a couple words placed. We have this aggressive one in the mid lane coming up from Fnatic. And obviously the one down over at the camp, which will block aggressively on the other side. So doesn't look like anything is going to be dewarded yet. This freaking chicken, man. What's the hit new century?
The battle begins.
Oh man, Ohio is the slowest man I've ever seen. And Bimbo actually, well, he's not going to kill him, but it's a lot of harass being done to Ohio, so we'll see how that affects him, but I mean, that's the thing about like Envy and or rather not Envy, but rather these teams. They always try to find these counter ward spots, and well, we don't even see a sentry down here yet. Ohio's just running at data right now. Hey, another Gale! Look at that. Your mana's gone, but you're doing a lot of damage. Ohio's used one of his tangos only so far. Meanwhile, mid lane, the Void will come out onto DJ. Looks looks like James is trying to throw up the, he actually went for the early Heartstopper aura. He's going to have to salve up. So already, some good pressure being applied from both teams here. Highlight auto attacks the brain tap doing some work. Avalanche is going to come back. Cartman will take some damage. Excalibur doesn't have level 2 yet. What happened? It's like having Iron Shell kind of threat. Oh my! I didn't notice this till pretty recently, but the even numbers, 25 of everything at this point is, I love it. It's a stat that makes me feel pretty good inside. So anyway, so early pressure. Obviously, we thought we would see dual lanes mid, and that's exactly what we're seeing here from both teams. And that might change for Execration maybe, but for now they just want to keep pace here for the Necrophos, who's doing a great job. In fact, outlasting him tiny by a pretty wide margin at this point, but again, it's still early on into the game, which leaves the solo lane down bottom, which Bimbo should do pretty well in, but again, the Doom still getting plenty of blast hits as well. So far, so even, I would say, here for both teams. Yeah. Is that a real courier? That's a real courier. I thought for a second that might be the Monkey King, but he's there, and the raiding courier will fall from Pylai Die. It wasn't mischief this time. It wasn't a trick. It's a nice little find there from Pylai Die. Meanwhile, the Aphotic Shield, getting pretty low here, and Gabi thought about going in for a moment, but both of these heroes trading. Oh, mid lane. DJ's going to be okay. Pops going to be able to charge. Excalibur with the toss onto Cartman. Still pretty low in mana. The spirits are going to come through. RR has the level 1 Void, but it's only that. Level 1 Void at this point. All right. Okay. Well, the courier's dead, so that's good news for Fnatic, I would say. God, that's obnoxious, isn't it? Ohio just going for the TP. He's out of there. See ya. I got KL'd. I'm leaving. I'm going to go home. He doesn't TP to the tier 1. He obviously doesn't have the regen for it. He has to head home and regen up at the fountain. So that's kind of annoying, but good stuff there from the Veno to keep him out of lane.
Wages of fear.
Easy kill. It's a weird lane. 1v1 Veno versus Doom. It's not a lane matchup you think of commonly throughout Dota history, but I like it. One of those things statisticians need to look at. Well, these matchups versus Veno play. How's that matchup? Is it even? To be honest, it's going pretty well for the Veno right now, as we just saw he pushed him out of lane. Meanwhile, mid lane, Excalibur alone for now. Hey, he's been found out. He's been found out. Oh no! Oh. They get DJ involved. That was too. All right. Yeah, they actually got me. They tricked me. I got you baited pretty hard. Anyways, they figure it out. They get the first pull bottom. I was talking about the Veno and how well he was doing, and then they rotate DJ down there. They grab a kill. I was checking chat. I mean, listen, we have some history in terms of, I'll hold that thought. There's going to be the toss avalanche combo. Nice kill from Excalibur. DJ rotates back. That time they secure the kill. So 2 quick pickups from Fnatic, both involving DJ on the IO. A legend in his own right now. Free dance. Gabi's looking for Pylai Die. Brain sap. Wow. Chemo is so low. 20 HP. They need one more auto attack. Boundless Strike getting kits from Gabi, thought about going in, decided against it. Now, there's the boulder toss into Bimbo. Rachel Potato, and Ohio just getting down. Scorch Shook, he will get the tail off, and that will mean that there isn't going to be any further aggression. But now they're going to turn right into Ohio. Boyd comes through. He's in trouble. He had stick charges. Could not get them off in time, and Gabi rotating down. Perfectly timed. They will secure their first kill of the game. Uh-oh, Cartman getting turned on. They have the toss avalanche combo. Not enough the spirits also coming through. 15 stick charges. Ghost Shroud. He's just going to turn on with his Death Pulse and go right in. And Excalibur now needs to back away himself. That was dangerous there for a moment, it looks like. But Cartman's going to be fine with that Ghost Shroud coming offline. Roaming. I don't know. Uh-oh, Lumic in some trouble. Pilot Ike. They've got the brain sap. He doesn't have, he only has a TP. My God. That silence is also only level 2. Meanwhile, middle lane, they're looking to turn on a DJ. Io, overcharge, one more auto attack. It's the Boundless Strike that gets the job done. And they will turn their attention maybe towards behind the tower as Pilot Eye is. Oh, he wants this snipe. RR gonna juke around the tree though. He's gonna survive. And Pilot Eye, that's the unfortunate timing of their creep wave coming in. And as we said before, the jig is up this time for Pilot Eye. He will rotate back top. Maybe they can dive on a Lumic here, but they might decide against it. We'll see. Pilot Eye's going to tank the tower. He'll brain step. Oh, animation canceled as he walks right on through. Good juke from Lumic. Pilot Eye takes a ton of hits from the tower and now needs to think about backing up. He will get a tango, but that is it for now. That was intriguing. Yeah. Yep. Uh-oh. Oh, Ohio gonna go for the Doom. Yeah, there it is. Level 6 Doom comes out. Bimbo will probably get denied. Ohio goes for the stick charge. He has the Scorch Shift. He will use it. Can they get the deny off? DJ is coming in with the spirits. He wants to say just need one little hit, but it is going to be the deny coming in from RR, rotating down bottom. So 1 for 1, but obviously much more favorable Execration. All right, man. Where are we at? It almost feels weird that he's third with how much he's been rotating, you know what I mean? But I guess nobody's really farming that well for his team. You would think Vena would be, maybe even Necropose, but Excalibur, Reaper might come through. They're going to use the Ghost. There's the toss avalanche combo, and he blows up. My God, does he die quickly? That'll happen.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They're in a good spot. We're going to go for a push. Can they get this? It's pretty early.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He's hitting pretty fast and hard. Yeah,
Radiant
AC or something.
are fortified.
But good TP from Cartman back into the fray to make sure they can't take it just yet. Is it in deny range? It is not. So. A good call to be sure from Fnatic. Alright, man. This is turning into a pretty interesting game. Rotations will be spotted as Fnatic move under the movement of a ward, or rather the vision of a ward from Execration. So they will be spotted and then the guy will back away smartly. In the meantime, Bridge Potato trying to get some work done bottom, but no tower damage just yet. In the meantime, RR, it looks like he might have been spotted as there is an observer ward from the Dire. So they kind of know something's up. They see him now. They're going to look for maybe a toss back if they can, but he's already pretty fast. He has phase boots already on the Night Stalker, so he's doing pretty well. Level 5 also.
Not so fast.
Cool. Yeah, you were talking about it.
Generation. Of fear.
Why not? It sounds value. Sounds very value. Yeah. Nightmare's gonna set something up top lane. Relocate gank is going to come in, and Gabi is in trouble. Good boundless strike. Now the toss comes out from Excalibur. They will secure the kill. Trying to get away is Lumic, and he looks like he will make it away. They don't have any more lockdown. His Bane is not level 6 yet. They did not have the mana or great for the Nightmare. Reaper's mid DJ. Cartman turning it around makes it actually an even 1-for-1 trade. It's just nice positioning. Yeah. Just unfortunate. Not quite the timing. In the meantime, are looking for Excalibur, toss avalanche combo. The amount of damage that does is something you cannot deal with, RR, I hate to tell you, so he has to back up. That's true, actually, it's a good point. He did buy it right before that relocate gank. Ohio bottom lane, lots of action. Gale will come through Gabi, getting some big mastery stacks, and Ohio just like, I'm not moving anymore. I don't know if he tried buy out. I think he might have. I didn't see, but yeah, this is fast paced. 10 kills, 11 minutes. Not bad in terms of action.
Dire are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Right. Would you consider him a glass cannon of sorts for the Monkey King? Or is another word more apt? Well, hold that thought first. Mid lane. And
there was a hero there.
He sure was, man.
Looks like he got a Fiend's Gripped.
Yeah, he did. Ohio, in the meantime, he's going to die. The Doom comes out under HP Potato. They do have the deny ready, but I don't know if they'll need it. They come back bottom. There's the silence along with the boundless strike. They want to fight this coming in. It's a lot of damage from the spirits. Excalibur, Nightmare safe. Looks like he will get dropped though. It's going to be Lumi getting the kill. Gabi in trouble. Chingu Master. The stack still working. Now the Gale comes out. Gabi in some trouble. He's got the treads. Will go down to the Aphotic Shield. And now Bimbo also about to fall. Yep. There is Envy coming in. And see ya. Wow. Okay, that was
Benno doing work.
Okay, yeah. DJ died to the wards, is that what you remember?
Yeah, he was just kind of dying slowly to curse and wards. That was a excellent arcane curse from Lumic. The global, I think he got a 2 or 3 man curse after the global, so it was like guaranteed to proc kind of a deal. It was very nice.
Yeah, he's been, I mean, we talked about kind of how poor he was earlier, but you can't underestimate how much damage you can pump out as a silencer in some of these fights. Level 3 arcane curse too, so. And so far, I mean, that's a pretty good fight from Execration. They keep things a bit more even. Like it was almost about to head in Fnatic's favor in terms of net worth gap, but after that fight, it's a little more even.
Radiant structures are fortified.
So, all right, where are we at? So we were talking about Gabi, I guess, in terms of his late game potential. He is going to be building into a battlefield.
Radiant's middle tower has been
this was a something that Gareth had mentioned to me. A lot of the Chinese teams have been doing. In terms of like the Night King games I've been seeing, it was all early game focused. Lots of Echo Sabers, sometimes Deso straight up if they were just having a really good game. But no one in any of my like EU games or anything like that was covering the Battle Fury idea. But it's kind of interesting to see. Apparently China's been all over it, and then that is one way that you can help go into that later stage. So I mean, we also have a Benno who built like Midas first and stuff. So they kind of, I think, understand that any hope of a quick snowball, take control of the map, and maybe get a bunch of kills during the second and third nighttime doesn't look like it's going to be happening. So instead, we'll aim in towards this Battle Fury, split the map, farm up a bunch, try and control Roshan. That's sort of a game plan coming up for them.
We'll see. They are rotating top, and Gabi in trouble. There's the blink toss Abba. That should be
so
a dead.
Squishy.
Yeah, he just dies.
He's not even that squishy, actually. He's just tiny, but it's just, you know, he's no anti-mage.
In trouble once that happens. So he stays perhaps a bit too long. They rotate up. They still have relocate, I believe, ready. So if they want to take a fight bottom, they can. In fact, Envy might be in trouble. He does have the borrowed time coming out. RR is still going to work. The stickers will go. They have the team coming out as well. Excalibur's in. There's going to be the Silence coming out with the Poison Nova as well. They will lose Bimbo, and now what else can they get? They will get at least Piladai in a trade here for Execration, but it's still going to be a 2-for-2 trade, I believe, at the end of it. Now the team's coming out. Envy and the rest of Fnatic just want to leave. They had the Poison Nova on them. They didn't want to fight, and so I believe actually it turned into a 2-for-1 with only them getting the kill on the Venomancer in that after engagement there.
Yeah. Looks that way. Almost got some more if it wasn't for the fact that they are lacking a little bit on the stuns. Just the Night Stalker was low on mana as well as cooldowns becoming a limiting factor there. Excalibur is now back though. He does a lot of bursts. Let's see. Yeah, you're dead.
See you later. One auto attack plus combo equals death. And he's building further into his Aghanim Scepter. Doom, on the other hand, Ohio trying to chase into the rest of the team. We'll see Bimbo here. The Plague Ward is going to get put down, so they'll see each other. Ohio, as we talked about, does have that Hood of Defiance. So does Envy, and he's building Radiance next on the Abaddon. I like it. Oh. Combination coming in again. RR is going to get brain stepped down. No, DJ will get the kill with an auto attack. Now they're looking for Bimbo. The dive is coming in, and it is not stopping. If he doesn't have Poison Over, he has no way of actually helping himself survive. They even get the scan, but Cartman will TP away, and it looks like he will make it. They'll break the tree line, realize that he's not there, and proceed to try and take this tier 1 tower and probably succeed.
Radiant structures are fortified.
The old Radiance. That's a bad carry. I haven't got to watch one of these in a while.
Yeah, it feels like it's been
Yeah. This is a good one though. Makes sense. Same idea. Again, he's been playing these bristleback heroes, these unkillable heroes. Finally solving the Envy problem. Pick him Bristle and Abaddon every game. Haha. No, I'm just kidding. I miss Envy Ember days. Those were my favorite days.
Those were the good old days.
No, I don't know if anything's ever gonna live up to those like insane Team Secret Envy games. Like Cloud9 was a little bit different. I don't know. They were different. They were crazy games for a different reason.
I get what you're
The Ember
saying.
games were just like, it was just friggin' Envy, just doing everything. It was wild, man.
Those were the good old days. We've kind of, I don't know, it's weird.
Those were the good new days.
Yes.
There was this crazy new org named Secret.
Yeah.
Now look at them.
Oh man.
They're like a staple.
Now
Isn't
look
that
at
nice?
them.
They're a major team, man. They're all over these majors. Envy's a major winner.
Ohio is not going to be a major anymore.
He's majorly dead.
Majorly dead. Damn it, you beat me to it. So the Abaddon coming in, the Global will come out. Cartman looking to turn. No more Reapers. He just needs it, obviously. Borrow time. Toss Avalanche. Cartman in trouble. Death Bolt's coming live. He has a Fairy Fire. If he wants to use it, the Void slowing Excalibur down. He can't quite get there. Now they have the Fiends group coming out as well. Lumic in trouble, out of mana, out of health, not dead yet. Envy will auto attack him down. Paladai is maybe going to get it done. The Boundless Droid coming through as well. The Aphotic Shield RR in trouble. Looks like he'll get auto attack down as well. And they'll get another kill on the other side. Excalibur will bring down Raging Potato as well. He is ticking down.
Oh, they're still chasing
The Eye comes
Monkey?
in.
Or no, they're not going to find him.
Oh.
Doesn't look like. Envy's going to have a hell of a Quelling Blade here.
Oh. Envy might have seen it, but he's not going to go for it.
No, he's going to go for one cut. Here it comes.
He's not even worrying about it.
He's going to cut one of these trees. He's really not worried about it.
On the way.
He does not care.
Man. Again,
Where's your arbitrary tree cutting, Envy?
you got to go for it. It's like Wayne Gretzky. You miss all the shots you don't take. You miss all the trees you don't cut, I guess. I don't know if that's the right quote.
It's a direct Michael Scott quote.
Yes.
100% true.
Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott.
Yeah. Aghanim Scepter, that must be done to the Zoe, eh? Yes.
Done so indeed. There it is.
Oh, there we go. We found him top now. Yeah. That's a Boundless Strike.
I see you, Gabby.
No.
I see you. But we continue to farm along without any real issue. Aha, the pause. Hopefully a quick one here from Fnatic as DJ will say lag, spike.
I want a long pause.
good.
Now what?
Get out.
No, that's too bad.
First of all, you don't get it. Secondly, get out.
So Envy bought his Medallion first with Curse. They can Roche so fast on the Dire. Probably going to wait till daytime.
Yeah,
At least a nice extended period of it. Because right now we're fresh into a darkness that has brought upon the world.
Dire's top
He
tower
hath
is under
eclipsed
attack.
us.
Division game.
That's a super sneaky ward. It survives the sentry on the top. It survives the classic sentry you can place over here, the one that he just did. So it just lives. The vision itself isn't fantastic. It's pretty good though, but mostly it's just one that won't get dewarded.
If somebody's jungling, you're going to see him 9
Dire's
times out of 10 with that
tower has
ward.
fallen.
Won't get dewarded, as you mentioned. Doesn't really give too much lane vision, but it's kind of centralized. I like it a lot, actually. I'm going to use that word a lot more now. Anyway, so Avalanche coming out. They will toss back for our Fiends group will follow up, and he will almost assuredly be dead. Not almost, but he is assuredly dead, and Envy will secure the kill.
I wonder if they would consider Roshig right now. top lane's a bit of an issue. They're gonna come mid. Like the play would probably be push that out and then kill this top and then come back for it. But again, it is still gonna be nighttime. There's not a lot of time until the Night Stalker is back. Gabby, I thought he was considering going and cutting the wave by the base. Actually, he's gonna stick around and keep following Envy.
I thought he was going to do the same.
Oh, that bounce gonna miss.
Yeah, whatever.
He did not do the math.
No, he didn't. But that's okay. That would have been nice, but you can't have everything.
You're not gonna get to a Battle Fury not doing the math.
That's true. You got to do the math. Meanwhile, Cartman gonna get doomed. He's IO tethered on him. Avalanche toss coming out, and he's dead. No math to be done, other than the one in the grave.
The courier just flies past Envy into the trees, holding Battle Fury bows.
He's not concerned.
I have a feeling he might be around. Yeah, thanks to the Boundless, I'm out of here.
Alright, see ya. I'm gonna go mid now. You can enjoy top lane.
Alright. That is... Alright, this time, did the math. Got him, or almost them. So now it's time for this thing to kick into gear. The Battle Fury, 21 minutes in. Considering he was the most fire, it's a little like, but, you know, it is what it is. Gotta make the best with it.
I mean, he's got a lot ahead of him. He has to deal with a tiny IO pushing in one wave, and then, of course, a Radiance Batten here in a moment pushing in another
Is he really
wave.
gonna buy BKB? Does he have to? He has to. I mean, it tanks him up against the burst from the tiny, but it's just like, God, that's a depressing thing to buy against Bane and Doom.
Yeah, exactly. Against Bane and Doom, you don't want to have to purchase this item, but he's going to have to go that route. I mean, it makes sense. There's just no way. If they can jump on him, they'll have enough control.
He basically needs to be under the cover of Silencer.
Middle tower is under attack.
But then what's the point of having the BKB? Because then Tiny can't cast this. It's tough.
Disastrous.
It's a tough one.
Man, it's starting to feel pretty one-sided at this point. Fnatic are in control. They will have Envy get silent stuff from R, but there's no real follow-up. Everybody else is coming in. They have the IO Tiny nearby. They have a lot of vision down towards the bottom area of the map. Execration are slowly but surely losing control. They're doing their best to keep this top lane pushed in so they can kind of keep it even in terms of these lanes, but uh-oh, Gabi. His Battle Fury's not going to save him now. They're going to have to keep script there. They're going to have the IO Tiny to combo up with him. And
Alright, he's going for Lincoln Sphere instead. Good choice.
Yeah,
good choice.
I was going to say
that's like 10 times better.
It's still not an easy game, though, man. At all. They need this Veno to step up in a big way. He has a Dragonlance. Rage Potatoes kind of had a quiet game so far. It's not easy. And the Necro too, to be honest. Cartman also. He's got a Veil and working on his own Radiance, so Cartman's going to try to keep pace with End here. Ah, man. And
the counter Radiance. Radiance Gaming. Radiance is in a good spot, actually. I'm glad it got the buffs that it did, and it's not just on Illusion Heroes anymore. Yep. That's pretty cool.
That was... It's an interesting time period. You see all these changes and you think like, oh, we were so uncivilized back then. Now,
dude, we actually were uncivilized. The fact that Radiance Illusions were a thing for so long was just disgusting. I mean, it's still a thing, obviously, and it's still pretty good, but like, compared to what it was, that was just... Everything was off.
Pretty gross. RR coming in. Global will come out. Nicely done. They're still going to try to turn here. They have the last word along with the Void. He's going to go for the TP, but there's the Boundless Quake. So, at the very least, DJ will go down. Can they find anybody else?
I think they need to roast now for the Radiant.
I think they're thinking about it. It's a very good...
Perfect timing for them, dude. It's time to get in there.
Yeah.
You can deny this from the Dire.
It's going to be huge. It is daytime, but the darkness gets popped literally as soon as I say that. Yeah, they're doing this pretty quickly, all things considered, too.
Only that was an arcane rune and not a regen rune for the Night Stalker. That would have been the dream, but it's okay. Now he tanked up Roche for his team with the help of the regen.
They will give the Aegis to Gabi so he can be a bit more aggressive in his farming. Boundless Troy coming in, and actually Envy has stayed a little bit too long. The Production will come out, taking a lot of damage. Here comes the ultimate from the Monkey King. Poisonova is going to get dropped as well. The Doom comes in from Ohio. This is turning into a full-fledged fight, and Ohio is in trouble. He's going to get dropped down. Envy is still man-fighting. He's got the Poisonova on him. They've got the Jingu Mastery, and they've got themselves 2 kills. And Execration are so damn low, but they will get a 3rd kill on top of it somehow. Oh, man, Envy. In that position, I guess he was fine with our time, but they really committed to that fight from Execration.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
I mean, I thought there was turnaround potential. I wasn't sure they were going to commit so hard. They did. The fact they didn't get the Age, I think that's what they really wanted. They were like fine with committing for that fight as long as they brought down Gabi, because it puts them back in that same threat, but they did not want those 3 heroes, especially not Envy fresh into that Radiance. It's going to slow him down a lot.
Yeah, that is That is interesting. Maybe they were thinking, oh, IO relocate coming in top lane. They are going to find 4R yet again. He does at least have his silver crest, so there's that. But a nice little pick there.
Closer to his Greaves.
Greaves, yeah. He's getting there, man. So that was something I was thinking about in that last fight. Maybe they think, okay, we have DJ, we can easily survive with Mech and IO Tether coming in. I don't think he got there in time. He didn't have a TP or he respawn. I'm not sure what. I don't think he was involved in that fight, really.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. And that was without global, because it was on cooldown from the previous thing before Roche, so.
Yeah, now we have that sitting ready for the Radiant, but that was only one win. They need to find some more, and the Dire, they're ready for it. They're smoked up. They're getting aggressive. Envy, let's get that turned on. Radiant, he's not smoked up. He's farming, just punching some wards, but with them seeing that, they probably have a general understanding where the rest of the Dire are. Okay, yeah, they just spotted a fresh ward placed by the Bane, so they know they're all inside their jungle right now. And see what exactly Execration want to do. There is no tower in the bottom lane, so they're pretty free to start migrating top and farming the Dire territory. So only they come back with the tier 3.
They did pick up the BKB for the Tiny, by the way. Excalibur is going to have it ready to go, which is... So tell me, how much is this going to help Fnatic? I mean, Excalibur is already ahead.
Pretty huge. Lets him ensure that he gets his burst off during the global silence. If that's a problem, try and dodge out maybe a quick death to the site. Even though that's pretty unlikely, it's mostly all the other little stuff that I would look at with the BKB. Just Venomancer controls, the Night Stalker, all those shenanigans. Pretty damn good.
We will see if it's going to help them. Obviously, they are still ahead after that last fight, but there was a pretty big swing in the favor of Execration. They've brought it pretty much back. Meanwhile, Pilot Eye sitting up, looking for Fiend Script. Nightmare will start it off first. Coming in is going to be RR, though, and so Pilot Eye is going to get silenced. Envy, I don't really follow up. They're going to have Fnatic. Oh, no, the lag comes through, but it looks like it's okay for now. Envy is going to back away towards his tier 2 tower. I lagged there for a moment, and I got real scared.
Just some monkeys, like, just hanging out. Casual ulti.
It's the Monkey King ulti. At least it doesn't crash the game anymore.
True.
Or so they say.
Oh, and they have that ward on him, but they'll watch him bounce away.
I think that he was in animation of casting the Fiend's Grip, I'm pretty sure. I thought it was happening. Maybe I missaw, but when he was up on the high ground there. But anyway. Gabby's working on Olympic Sphere. He's getting very close, just a couple feet away. Level 18.
Scalber's going to have his Hyperstone soon, though, and that's where this hero is just so much fun to play. Mask of Madness and Hyperstone. He's going to hit so fast, and once he gets into the full AC as well, it just gets even better.
And you have the Aya with you. It just is. It gets ridiculous at a point. Anyway, we'll see how it works out for them. Maybe they just need to play passively, wait for Roche, keep pushing the waves out. Roche is still a while away, 3 minutes and 46. Obviously, Gabi still has the Aegis for a few seconds. Maybe they decide to take a fight then, but a lot of it is just farming, pushing out the waves, and trying not to get caught. So,
I just don't feel too much pressure from the Dire. Envy's just slowly getting every item he wants. Like, the start of this game, he basically just looked at his hero and said, okay, what are the things that I'm going to need this game so that we can be successful? Alright, I'm going to want myself a Lotus Orb because I'm up against Silencer. I'm probably going to want a Radiance to farm a bunch. Oh, they're going to relocate in. Right on top of the monkey.
Wow.
Got him.
Yeah, he's dead. That warp pays off.
He only had 6 seconds of Aegis left.
Global comes out. There's the BKB. He's actually able to get on a tree. BKB was used. Gabi will go for the TP. And he is able to make away. So that Global, while it does cost a bit, it does save him. And Excalibur also uses his BKB in the process, which is never a bad thing for Execration. And Reggie Potato pushes him in. Hurricane pikes himself away, and he's fine. So, all right, good stuff. I thought they had him there, but again, a good global coming out from Lumic, and they're able to do the job.
Yeah. Just super awkward timing in terms of that Aegis. So close to having expired.
You said how many seconds did he have left?
It's like 6 or 7 seconds left.
I remember I was like, it's only a few seconds left. That was like 20 seconds before it actually happened.
Under attack.
They need to be really careful at losing this top tower, though. I would be less concerned if, like, I would be happy to trade this if I'm Fnatic. Even though usually when you're ahead, you don't want to trade. When you have IO Tiny, I think you're okay with trading tier 2s. They might not even have to trade.
They might have to commit to something. NB borrowed time will go, so The amount of burst damage was pretty insane.
They have relocated in 4. They know there's no global. This is getting very scary for the Brady.
This is very scary. You're right. The amount of damage he does already, that is massive. He might get caught, though. They should have the IO tether saved.
Oh, and look where they went. Bottom.
And they are... Oh, my God. I thought you meant somewhere else bottom. They were literally at the tier 3 bottom.
This is what they've been doing in, like, all of their games.
DJ on point. I suppose... Oh, they will find the IO when he comes back, though. He's dead.
Yeah.
On the other side, they have the Fiend's Grip again. And Gabi will fall, and I don't think DJ feels nearly as badly now, as they will get the kill. So down for 65 seconds. They essentially almost get the tier 3 tower, both bottom and top. Well, not almost. Not that much damage, but they had a little bit more time, and yeah, they could have gotten it.
It's just so irritating to try and deal with. And yeah, so they don't even end up getting the trade. And now they have this window. So in a lot of the Fnatic games I've been watching, the Iotiny, they're crazily abusing just buildings. They just do not care about fights. There have been so many times Envy starting these stupid fights on Legion Commander or Bristleback or a Baden, and he's like, yeah, maybe they're not going to go well, but they're going to be long. My hero makes fights long. I'm tossing the tables. I got it in my name. And so then they just relocate on buildings every time. And what can you do? If you leave the fight, then they're going to clean it up with the rest of the heroes on Fnatic. You probably can't kill the Tiny if you get there anyway. It just feels like a lose-lose. And it's kind of cool to see a team that's willing to just IO Tiny first phase again.
And they're now going to find a kill on top of it, perhaps. Dartman in some trouble. He will pop the Ghost Shroud in the meantime. Nightmare will come out and stop him in his tracks. They have to be 25 seconds on that. BKB, here's that global.
Oh, that was very slick.
They waited for the BKB to come out. They popped the global. Cartman will still fall. Monkey King ult is going to come through. There's the borrowed time coming out. Excalibur in some trouble is going to get dropped. I believe he did
That's a
save
wicked
Envy there.
6 streak.
That is a lot of gold. Now Bimbo coming in, looking for a Gale. Can't find it. Pilot still in trouble. Nightmare coming through. Now Bimbo is out of it. Still has that Gale. The will of the Doom up onto Gabi. Now the Poison Nova onto 2 coming in. Are in some trouble. DJ last worded up. He's getting poisoned down, and he is just getting destroyed. Envy in the meantime still fighting. I think this is what you were talking about. He's able to survive for so long in these engagements and perhaps turn those tables. It is still going to be 3 dead, though, for Fnatic. They do now have to back away. Envy can't do it all on his own. And only losing Cartman on the other side for Execration. So, again, it's another one of those interesting fights that goes the way of the Radiant.
Yeah, it's a good fight for them. A close one, but it does go their way in the end. Alright. I was just trying to think who else is even picking Iotiny first. It's like just Complexity right now. And then there was no one really willing to do it at TI. Or maybe I'm just forgetting someone, but obviously some teams have the IOs just auto-banned first phase. Poor IO on the main stage, man. I spent those last days just waiting for it.
You're like, someday it's going to get picked. I know
seriously. Like, it even got offered up to EG a few times, and they wouldn't do it.
Somebody's going to pick this bad boy up. No, it doesn't happen, really. And,
sorry, he's back now. Got a fresh
Arcana
right, to boot.
I mean, that depends on how you feel about IO. With the way DJ is playing it, I'm into it. First of all, everybody should know by now, well, maybe just SCA viewers, but I love me some DJ. The one series that I really loved at Manila Major that I got to pass with Gods was the fantastic LGD Fnatic series. And so obviously I knew about DJ before that, but his presence was really shown there. And DJ, of course, happy to see him play well, and he's doing the same thing here for IO.
Yeah, it's cool to see him with Ohio again, too.
Yeah.
I think they complement each other well.
Yeah.
Things like that, really early rotation with like the illusion mid, and he just comes down and helps out his Doom in the off lane. That's nice.
Yeah. I gotta say, this team, obviously Execration, not having the best game, maybe it's part of the draft, but Fnatic are doing really well in terms of this game. It's not over yet, as we talked about. There's still plenty to be done here for Execration. And even so, they actually have a lead in terms of network.
Yeah, I think Execration are playing them right now. Like, in terms of, there have been some good things for Fnatic, like that whole tower thing with the Iotiny, and that might be how they win this game. But in terms of like fight selection and stuff, I think it's a very difficult game to choose the right fights for Execration.
Yep.
And they have an advantage thanks to the help of Night Stalker, sure, because of Vision and Monkey King and Vision and things like that. But overall, like, for example, that fight down bottom when they all TP'd out and stuff, it did work out better than I thought. Although it wasn't favorable, I thought they were like mega screwed. I thought they were about to like lose the game.
Yep. I thought that Relocate was going to end it, but
they put a Tinker Ward up top just to a sentry to try and block said Tinker Wards from
I think they figured out that's why Gabi died in the first place earlier when he got
for sure.
So
it was the only explanation.
But I agree with you completely in terms of fight selection with Execration. It also just feels so much more stressful when you're up against an Iotiny, now with an AC especially. Although Potato will get the courier, the unfortunate thing is he misses the Gale. I don't know if he would have been in trouble in the first place as DJ is nearby. Gale is back up in 10 seconds, but he's gonna phase. He's thinking about it, but decides against it. So nice little courier snipe, and Execration will go back to work in terms of farming. They keep Gabi top, so he still has some room to work with here. And here it is, though, Trent. It's Roche. He's back up, and it is daytime for Fnatic.
This game's getting very tough as well for Lumic. We talked about Lotus Orb being done. Io has Greaves. Tiny has BKB. And then now that's all that's really left is some sort of, I suppose, onto Doom or something. But he's gone for the Shivas as well as the Shadow Blade. So he just has to worry about getting doomed in the back lines the whole time. Or even just that talent. The Infernal Blade one is also pretty ridiculous later on, but we don't have to worry about that quite yet.
Yeah, no, it's a while away. And,
the level 20 talent's the real dream one, though. My god, that talent is disgusting. It's like part of the reason why Doom is back. 40 Doom DPS, man, that thing, nice. It just kills people. They just die.
It's pretty nice. And Shiva's Guard as well, you might have seen people on Reddit talking about it. Flying Vision.
The theory crafting. Yeah, no, definitely one of the best parts about that item for sure.
Excalibur, he's got DJ behind him. DJ, you're in trouble. Poison over there's the global. DJ guarding Greaves off. He's got the relocate. He uses the item to perfection to get himself out of trouble. He might still
what
die.
The horse, Mott? Is he gonna live?
What the horse?
I would say they're respecting the Fnatic rotations.
Oh, he's 100% living. Is Raging Potato living is the question. Excalibur might find him. No, they're all good.
What if he blinked in there and stunned them?
Look at this.
That would have been so epic.
They force everybody bottom, and then they head into Roche from Execration. The movement crisp at this point.
Crisp. I like it. Good choice of adjective, Mont. It was crisp.
That's a speedrunner adjective.
It was like celery in the crisper drawer.
Actually, it's more of a
It was that crisp.
Dyer's bottom tower is under
I'm glad you're enjoying it, Trent.
I really am.
Word crisp as well.
Do you like celery and peanut butter? Is that a thing?
Is that even a question? Of course.
All right, just check.
I don't eat it as much as I should anymore, but when I was a kid, I was all about that life.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I gotta eat healthier. Anyway, enough about that. They're pushing the tier 2 here for Fnatic, and while they did get Roche on Execration, they will lose their last hour.
Give me some Curse Tiny on this tier 3. Oh, of course, they're just gonna split it up. That makes even more sense. Why not? Split the D, as they say.
Is that what they say?
I think so. Damn, that tower. All right, there was a tower there.
Did he just swamp it?
He could BKB and just take this possibly. Oh, they're going top. Haha!
Oh boy, I want to check that.
Every game.
And there goes the tier 3 tower, and they're trying to fight this. In the meantime, Teams go bottom. We got two different fights. Let's focus on Excalibur. They will use that ultimate just to keep him from getting the racks, but it's too late. In the meantime, they've taken two heroes bottom. They're going to get another melee racks, and this is what we were talking about. With an Iotiny, it just feels so much more stressful. Yeah, they might get Envy. He's going to borrow time. They have the Wukong's command. He might be in trouble. He's going to get Glimmered. I don't even so, you've already lost two buildings. They will get off a good boundless strike. Here comes the Doom, though, and Cartman is dead. See you later, Dunzo. And now they're going to turn their attention towards Gabi, and you might just lose the game here if you're not careful for Execration. Gabi's going to have to back up. There's going to be the Aegis gone. Raging Potato, the Soul Survivor. He does have a Silver Edge. He will use it. They're going to break and try to bring Envy down, but it's he's fine. He had the Aphotic Shield rolling. He's going to get grieved back up by DJ.
That heal.
And, well, we thought Execration were doing well, but my God. That's rough.
The Iotiny, man. They're just at a distinct disadvantage as to like how that early game went and the heroes that they're up against. So even if they're playing well, which I think Execration were, they're getting Iotini'd. I definitely think it's about time to just ban the Io. Yeah, get it out of there.
Against
Fnatic,
DJ,
yeah, if they can do this every time. No thanks. I'll pass.
Yeah, that's rough, man. Uh-oh. RR might fall, so another death going the way of Fnatic this time. Going forward. And Execration are just doing whatever they can at this point. They do have a newly minted butterfly for the Monkey King. Maybe he can survive with this. He also has a cheese. I don't know, if there's one person that's going to be able to carry this game, it's going to be Gabi, but he can't be in two places at once. Yeah.
Well, actually, Mont, he can be in like 17 places at once when he uses his ultimate.
God damn it.
So
Why did I know this
you
was gonna
should
blow up on
check
me?
your facts before you spout such nonsense.
1K MMR caster, lol.
Yeah, there you go. Venomancer in the top lane.
And goodbye. That's a killing spree taken for Excalibur, and they ended with no buyback dead for 95 seconds. He does have it in 70 gold, so luckily enough, he'll have it pretty soon. But still, not fun. Not fun.
It's like, can you feel that sinking in your stomach when you're in these games? It's just the worst.
Dude,
And no matter what you do, you know what it's like. You're just like, they're just gonna, here they are again.
Cartman feels it right now, but here comes the Wukong's command. Maybe they can turn this. Gabi is getting chunked down. They will pop the cheese. They use the Reapers. That's a dead doom. Envy pops the borrow time. There's the relocate save. God, it's so frustrating for Execration. They do so well, and then the relocate save comes out beautifully from DJ and just says, see ya. Sure,
And look where Envy's going this way,
Yeah.
and they're coming in the top lane.
All right, guys, I'll fight them off for a bit. You go deal with top now, and Aquatic Shield.
He's in the base. Tiny's on the tower right now.
They've got the halberd. Ooh, good Craggy coming out though. That's a little rough for RR, but they actually stopped them from doing too much with this. Avalanche will come through. He might survive. There's a TP coming in. Scan will actually connect on the Gabi. They know he's here. Here comes the TP. They will make it away. Both of them, it looks like. My God.
That was pretty sexy. Scan.
That relocated and all that fight from DJ. Great again. And Execration, they were doing so well. They get 3 kills, but they just cannot get the 2 important heroes because DJ is very good at this game.
It's time to find some YOLO plays. Pick off on DJ would be great, but he just escapes.
He's gone.
Wow. So close.
He is gone.
Who got the DD? Raging Potato did. My man, Bimbo.
He does a lot of damage.
They know they have to go. They don't have a choice.
There's 53 seconds without the Abaddon. Yes, bottom has pushed it, but there's only... Well, I don't know. It could be rough.
Jeez, I did not notice the DJ's had a BKB. Oh shit, it's still 10 seconds though. He hasn't popped
He
it
must
yet.
have just bought this not too long ago.
Yeah, it hasn't been that long. But
I didn't see it either.
He's made some money in the past. He bought it 2 minutes ago.
Oh my God. Casters don't see a BKB on a what's the world going to? Anyway, Nightmare comes out. They are going to take this Rax, it looks like, and they have no way of defending at this point. And they're not relocating. They are now, I should say. They relocate right into the Tier 3 tower. There is a glitch, but not for another 8 seconds. And they will get the Rax mid. A TP is canceled, and they're going to just get probably full megas. Maybe not. They'll come home.
You see what happens when you try and make a play?
The rough thing is that they have to go for Tier 4s for Execration. There's no other option. Rippers will come out. Pilot Eye save the eye of the Guardian Grip's coming through, but he's still in trouble. Limber Cape will come out. DJ is going to pop the BKB. Here comes the Wukong's command. Is there any way they could do this? Tiny is in the base right now. They will bring down Ohio. He will buy back into the game. Envy is in.
All right, Tiny can't come back. That is Megas, but there's no way he makes it here.
I don't even think it matters at this point. They're pushing Execration back. Envy's running at them. I don't think there's anything they can do. The play did not work out, unfortunately. They're going to go for the Tier 4s for Excalibur. He will back up. Buyback's coming instantly, though. So he's not able to finish the game yet, but the damage has been done, and Execration can simply not finish the game. If Bimbo dies here, he will not have buyback. He will be dead for probably some ridiculous amount of time, which will lead into the game being won by Fnatic. But he's not dead yet. He doesn't have a TP scroll, unfortunately. There is a regen rune at the top rune spot, which is,
dude.
Thank you, Base Ice Frog.
Poor Execration.
Dude, this game's not over yet, all right?
They just got out of that 58-minute Megas game, and now they're back another 44-minute Megas game.
Well, they didn't get Mega until just recently, so that's the...
Oh, that's true. It was near the end.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, when you're in your base level 25 Bloodseeker just trying to hold on, it ain't easy.
All right, who's getting the Vlads? We have one Mjolnir, or excuse me, one Maelstrom. Nope, now it's Mjolnir. We have one Mjolnir already. So, they got Battle Fury. I suppose it's not entirely over.
Excellent point.
Thanks, man.
They have a Radiance. Yeah. It's Mjolnir. Oh, yeah. It's all about that life.
So, Trent.
Mott.
Can you give me the percent chance Fnatic lose this game?
All right, the percent chance. Okay. Let's think about how it has to happen.
Okay.
So, they are well equipped for dealing with Megas overall. However, so they basically, like, they can't leave the box of the throne. Right. That's not good. That's not good news. They have blow up potential and no BKBs. I'm gonna go with the percent chance of the Radiant winning is like 5%. 1 in 20. That's probably too high.
Yeah, probably
3%.
Oh, they
I'm gonna go with a 3% chance.
I don't know if he was trying to. He wasn't trying to TP or anything, but it doesn't matter. MV is just running at them. They have Ohio here. Lumic is in trouble. He might get doomed, although it is on cooldown for 20 seconds, so it looks like no. The break will come through. The Gale will hit. MV's still chasing. Bimbo is trying to fight. The Global will come out. There's the Lotus
thrown
in the base. And guess what? Your Ancient is in trouble.
They have the scythe.
They have
slow him down.
But I do not see this happening. The IO relocates out, but I think at this point, if you're Fnatic, you could just run down, man, honest. I don't really think there's an issue. They will get off the Gale. Bimbo coming in, the break is there. The Aphotic Shield is up, keeping him alive. There is a double damage rune, as if it wasn't enough for Excalibur with the amount of damage he does already. They needed to get a DD rune as well to finish this game.
Oh, and it's bottled up, too. That's gross.
I don't know. There's no glyph. Your throne's at less than half HP.
They're just waiting for the next relocate.
Roche is up. So
it's over, dude. The game is over.
0% chance. I
it's
think, right?
done.
It's a 0.001% chance.
There's just no way. They just simply, if there is a single creep near this base, if there is no backdoor protection anywhere, then it's over.
There would have to be a monumental collapse from Fnatic and a monumental grasp of the situation from Execration to get it back from where it's at currently. I mean, you and I both know we're talking about it. And that is not to say it is impossible. Do not confuse what I am talking about with impossibility. Okay? Because we've seen crazier things perhaps happen in more interesting situations. Well, that's maybe not true.
I don't know. This would go up there. All right, this is it. Look. Double damage activated. It's over. It's done. Pack it up. Close the laptops. Go get your drinks.
Noble will come out. Yeah, Envy's just going to run in. I mean, here comes Excalibur. He does get halberded. There's the BKB coming shortly thereafter. The Reapers will keep him in place. But there they go, whacking away at the throne, and they will secure themselves game number 1.
All right, it's time. Ban the eye.
Yeah, I think
everyone else has been. They have a. They must.
I don't think so.
5 seconds
Veno,
remaining.
Necro, Gabi on the Monkey King, and they had the.
That was the opener.
Oh.
And it's the same sides. Are they just gonna Veno bat again? Or sorry, Night Stalker.
Yeah, I
sorry,
was gonna
and
say
I
not
keep
bat,
saying
Night
bat.
Stalker.
I'm Batman. Sorry.
He is the Batman. You're not wrong.
Night
there.
bat.
Night Bat, dude. The old school. Night Bat. With all the Twitch power we have, the influence that you and I carry, combined between us, we have a total of 5 land appearances or something. Maybe even less.
Got him, dude. Okay, they're gonna take the Weaver first phase. I like it. It got banned second phase. It would have fit way better than Monkey King in that last pick for a little bit of split push. Someone who's difficult to take down with relocate ganks and a classic IO counter, just because the sheer damage
Fnatic's
he got on this
Yeah,
guy.
you mentioned it before they picked the Monkey King for Execration. I agree, it is a much better situation this game for Execration to start out with these two heroes. Witch Doctor, the Guild counter, the cast, the IO comes in with whatever hero he's with.
Yeah.
The cast comes out. You have some Maledict, you have the healing from the Voodoo Restoration. He's just a good
10
overall
seconds
support
remaining.
too. So Execration going for kind of the tried and true against IOs. So they kind of have a plan. It seems like right now. Maybe this goes further, but we'll see. Is this going to be the Tiny? It is. It's going to be another Excalibur Tiny coming out for Fnatic. Woo!
So what do you focus on now then?
A good question, my friend.
Probably is the Bane worth it?
The ban?
Yeah.
I would say.
You have a Weaver.
I
It's
think
a really
Twilight
long
Knight is pretty
range. Yeah, I would say so. The Abaddon. I was gonna say you either ban the Bane +1 or you ban the Abaddon and the Bristleback. I guess would be the two heroes because it seems
They
to be
ban
that
MV.
those strategies for Fnatic. Yeah, like having those two make it so much better. Okay, fair enough. The Prophet's fine too. Obviously a fantastic Ohio hero.
I could be into it. I guess there's no reason not to pick Bane now, right? Which I think is still pretty good this game. Although you theoretically could pick it for Execration, I doubt that happens.
Remaining.
Or you could go in a different direction as Fnatic. There's no real concern there, I suppose. But they will ban
The
out the
confidence of this draft, though, dude. Confidence. Like it's
yeah.
been instant from Execration. Like they picked the first two, but then since then, no reserve time. Just boom,
I
boom,
suppose
boom, ban.
Here's
Next
the
ban.
way I think of it is you put yourself in the whole. Listen, if you don't have a plan, if they don't have a plan, clearly
10
they do. But if they didn't have a plan to how to play against an IO, maybe they put themselves in this position
5
just to see if they
seconds
can dig their
remaining.
way out of it. Obviously, that's probably not a thing, and I don't know. Maybe that's just maybe talking and being silly. But
Fnatic's turn to pick.
Admiral Kunkka.
I don't know, man. I'm grasping at straws here. But there's a Kunkka for Execration. I could be into that now. That's a hero that could do well against IO Tiny.
Yeah, it's hard to find a 4 to suit this game. I was thinking maybe the Earth Spirit would be the choice, just because of the silences, because now they're lacking that
10
control with the
seconds remaining.
Silencer not being picked up. The Witch Doctor in favor instead, but
5 seconds
Kunkka
remaining.
also good at impacting lanes early on.
Execration's
As the boat.
turn to pick.
I'm okay with it.
Hey,
Whoa,
wow.
would you believe it?
I
The
feel like I've
trio
seen this draft
returns.
before. Have you seen this anywhere, Trent? I'm not sure. If I've seen this before.
And I wonder if the Bristle's even worth it at this point. If they pick a hero here that... they probably pick Legion for Execration.
I could be
10
into that for
seconds
sure.
remaining.
Press the attack very strong in this game, I think.
5
go
seconds
Decent.
remaining.
I think it's just worth, like, yeah, exactly, the press the attack, but also just, like, saving it. Yeah, you need a Silver Edge hero, but you don't want to pick your mid hero now. You have to pick your off laner.
Yeah.
Kind of feels like it has to be Legion, just in case. Like, Silver Edge's good against Tiny anyway, and I'm scared about a Bristleback coming out from Envy. What else could they pick, though? They don't really have the best burst for a Bat Rider. They could do it, but doesn't sound like a lot of fun in my eyes.
Execration side?
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be interesting. I mean, I'm never opposed to Bat Rider just because of... I just think the hero's good in general. It always is. But you're right. They could use some more burst for sure. And they could get that from another position. Depending. There's a lot of options still. I like what they have already, though. I think if there's a way to deal with an IO draft, I think it's what they have currently.
I almost kind of
Witch
wish
Doctor
they Drow visaged this phase instead of the Kunkka. And just left the 4. I don't know. I'm thinking of ways that I've seen Execration look good. But obviously, that's not going to be a possibility now.
Yeah, I don't know. Last game, like you talked about, they wanted to go into some sort of kind of heavy snowballing lineup, but they had to kind of wait and head back into that Battle Fury for Gabby on his Monkey King. So I don't know. Maybe they feel more confident now going later. I'm not sure what their thought process is, other than the fact that they just want to try getting Zio.
Fnatic's turn to
Surprised
pick.
this pick took so long after the just the Bane. You know what I mean?
Wow.
It's like, all right, so they've made their considerations.
I
so
like
that'll be
this
the
a
boy.
lot, actually.
Still a
team
Silver
play.
Edge purchaser. Farms very slowly though, considering it's probably going to be in the off lane, unless they're going to do like safe
Where you
lane
get a
void,
Magnus.
some
10
aggro
seconds
stuff. Then again, your off lane gets more farm than most games because there's an IO Tiny in the mid,
5 seconds
so
remaining.
he won't be
Yeah.
like tri-laned or something.
Yeah, but it's still a Bane +1, which is not great. I
Could
guess
be like Razor or something. Or...
they still need a lot of burst to kill him. He should be able to survive, but him getting farm might not be a thing that can happen. Anyway, we'll see. I mean, like you talked about, Bristleback is still an option here for
Execration's
Fnatic.
turn to bat.
They're going to go for Doom for Ohio, it looks like, for now.
Yeah, they
So-
consider that to be the more important option here. Just whatever. Just leave Envy's hero for last, man. What a nice dude. So versatile.
Yeah. He is.
He'll play
very-
whatever. Doesn't get banned out. We talked about the CK. The PL, again, was another issue. PL's kind of an issue here once more. So we might see the PL ban from Execration here.
A lot of options
Fnatic's
here.
turn to bat.
It's
An
the
Omni. Wow, okay. I'm clearly missing out on some glorious Envy Dota if he's been playing a Baden and Omni Knight.
My God. That sounds disgusting. That sounds just
It really
oh,
does.
These poor SEA pub players, man. My God.
Like, what's happening over there, dude?
10
Speaking of SEA pubs, Gabby,
I saw
9K.
that. Yeah, he tweeted back at you
5
today. You
seconds
congratulated
remaining.
him. Very cool. Really excited to see him doing well. I'm a fan of Gabby, let me tell you. Not
He's a
enough
good
of a
lad.
fan, but I'd be more of a fan.
What do you ban against? What don't you want Execration to have? Some mid hero. Probably another Lincoln's builder would be okay. I don't really think there's concern of them playing Ember or anything like that.
I was thinking about it, but I don't think so.
Viper, I guess, right?
Viper,
You're big nasty.
yeah, I could always be into that hero. There's very few instances where I'm like, maybe not. I don't know, it could be kind of rough though. Game. Could be rough indeed. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. They have 1 minute left on the reserve time for banning, so Fnatic are clearly trying to think of something here. What are we taking out? What are we taking away? What are we making sure they don't grab?
Yeah, what are we picking for Envy?
Yeah.
Is he gonna play his Legion again? Are we back to that?
A good
Talking
question.
so much about an Execration Legion, but with them picking the Void instead, obviously, that leaves the hero open for EE to possibly take. The press the attack on the Tiny. Haha.
Gone too far.
Oh,
I like how you like groan at the end of your laugh, as if
It's
you're like,
just
"Oh,
like-
that's hilarious.
it's just
Oh, wait a
sad.
second.
it's just, I don't know. Man, maybe they'll play like an Envy Beastmaster. Is that asking too much? That'd be kind of cool. I think that would fit all this other stuff they've been doing.
Didn't they play that recently? I think
I
they
think
did.
Ohio.
It might have been the. I know they played Beastmaster. I just didn't know who played it. Man,
Fnatic's turn to pick.
You would know better than I would. So the Lena ban comes out, which I suppose is pretty fair. Yeah, sure.
10 seconds remaining. Execration's turn to pick.
Think. All right. Wow. Okay. So he picks it up this time. I'm intrigued to see how he builds this in terms of itemization. I wonder what the road he's going to go down. Echo Saber, Deso
10
kind of.
seconds remaining.
I could be into that.
Timber Saw!
Wow.
So with the Bristleback and the Timbersaw and the Viper are like 3 heroes that we used to consider being good against IO Tiny in the mid lane because they're hard to bring down relatively early on. And that's kind of where we're at then. I personally think Timbersaw is like mega strong, but
Well, no, yeah. There's a lot of burst. A lot of burst. There's the Doom on top of it. There's the Fiend's Grip as well. I mean,
off the tree, right? So he basically does no damage to Gabby.
true.
10
which is pretty
seconds
slick when
remaining.
there's like one hero that kind of does nothing to you. So
5
Listen,
seconds
Gabby's going to
remaining.
have a heck of a game, I think, and I think he can. First of all, I think this is a great Chrono, or rather Void lineup as they have now. A lot of stuff to put outside the Chronosphere. They get a good Chrono, and things turn pretty quickly in Execration's favor. I think Gabby can easily take over this game, too.
why isn't Deathward working Chrono anymore? Was that really necessary, Ice Frog?
It was pretty strong, if
I
you
mean,
remember.
yeah, but come on.
I
it
guess
was cool.
They just wanted to, like, maybe... It's kind of a...
You know what?
Make things harder. Well,
I can see him, and then more people buy him, Mott. Take the cynical
here's the
approach.
thing, though. A lot of
Assume the worst
other
in
war-
everyone.
Frank, listen. God damn it, listen. A lot of the other World War stuff, there's a lot of stuff that doesn't work inside the Chronosphere. The entire point of the Chronosphere, lore-wise, is supposed to be it doesn't work. I don't know. Interaction. I mean, I'm sure it does.
Prepare
Yeah,
for
they just
battle.
fly through. They just do their
Alright,
own thing.
You know, and we can only change one thing at a time here, okay? You know what? The world isn't all sunshines and rainbows and Ice Frog fixing whatever you want to fix, okay? There's a lot of stuff.
I'm just
he's got to deal
saying,
with
it
balance-wise.
seems like, you know, after all the support love he's been giving, it was a bit rude to finally snap back at them like
You've
that.
had like one of your best patches in a while, I'm sure, with like, or at least when the CM was strong, and you're like complaining about this stuff now. I don't know what your issue is, buddy. You're like stabbing him in the back.
I've got issues.
This is a betrayal, let me tell you.
Oh, all right. Envy. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of shared tangos. Is that? I think they're mixing it up here, Marty.
Yeah, I
Excalibur's
think so,
going
too.
safe lane.
Yeah, I just saw him up there in the top lane. I'm like, I don't know what he's
They're
doing up here.
juking and jiving.
Dipping and diving, indeed, my friend.
Yeah.
That is exactly what they're doing. So
30 seconds to battle.
we'll see how this aggressive trialing works out.
I wonder if the Radiant have any idea this is happening.
They're gonna find out pretty quickly, one would assume. Pilot, I don't know if you should walk up there, but there's some pings going on. I think maybe from both teams, maybe just from the Radiant side, that like, hey, they're gonna see Pilot die here in a moment. Lumic's gonna come on through. They found him. They should have the cast. They will maybe use it here. They'll think about diving. Brain Sap will come in. And now they have the IO coming in as well. The cast will come through the Torrent. Oh, beautifully lined up there from RR, but still, the Avalanche will go. They
The
wanna
race
get-
for the
oh, man,
bounty.
they got it. The body blocks were there. Pilot Eye is in a lot of trouble. They need one more auto attack. He stays too long, trying to put too much damage into Lumic, and now Excalibur coming back in. They have the IO tether. Potato is in trouble. One more auto attack. They will bring him down. It is a nice trade, at the very least, for Restoration. First split along with the Rune as well, but now if they lose Lumic as well, this could be problematic. The IO tether and the auto attack, the ranged auto attack from Excalibur, will secure the second kill. So it is a 2-for-1 trade, but again, it's first blood going Execration as well as the Rune on top of it.
Jeez. That was a long one. And
What a
Courier's to
battle.
waddle its whole way up here with that bottle. Very important for
Here,
DJ.
check
He's
this
being
thing.
scared by RR, though. It's like a mini Cthulhu.
Atrophic Skitterwing. Yeah, jeez. Disgusting.
Well, that's not nearly as cool sounding as mini Cthulhu.
I don't know if they can call it that. That would be interesting. Anyway, Lumic is going to harass up the Pilot. You cannot deal with... He's got the bronze, he's got the swiftness, he's got the intelligence. That's Bane. He's got all of it wrapped into one package. Lumic is trying to do his best. Meanwhile, middle lane, Torrent will come in. Envy will avoid it. He will eat himself a tree that he dropped personally. And we'll get back to farming. Uh-oh. Gucci coming out. Pilot Eye taking a lot of damage, but he is going to go ahead and get tethered up along with the Tango rolling as well, so he'll be fine. But, okay, so we talk about the lanes. Like we talked about, aggressive tri-lane with a dual, or rather, defensive tri-lane top. And then this leaves Ohio versus the Faces Void. So Carmen should do okay, I think.
Yeah, this is great for the Void. Nice life, man. He needs some good farm. Dream situation. I mean, I thought he was going to get some space with the IO Tiny mid, but this is even better. Full tri-lane top, Monkey King mid. And he's just in a chill 1v1. So, his first rotation with the Chronosphere, he can target down the lane that's doing well. When there's 3 heroes top, it might be tempting to go up there, but at the same time, you know, it looks like an easy pick onto Envy. And just go for that with the level 6 on Gabby too when we get to that point. So we'll have to be watching for that rotation. Whereas Ohio with his first rotation with the Doom, he could also maybe target down that Timbers on the mid lane, but it'll be a little bit tougher to bring him down with that natural survivability.
Lumic is coming in.
Yeah, this is some risky business.
HP. I mean, Envy's already pushing up. Here comes the Zipper Chain. Envy is going in. The Boundless Strike coming out. Gabi is in trouble. The Whirling Death. One more auto attack. The Salve comes out, but it's too late. Here comes the IO Tether in. And they're going to turn their attention to Lumic and Fnatic. Envy with the solo kill, the aggressive play on a Timber Saw. That is fantastic stuff in the mid lane Monkey King.
That was, the bait was a little too good. You know, Gabby's pulling him in all the way over to the Radiant side, and then he dies right before they get there, and you're like, shit.
Yeah. Where's my team? Not there, unfortunately. And they don't even get the kill onto Envy. So Fnatic, again, off to another good start. 21 last hits for the mid lane Monkey King. So Envy, this mid lane has gone pretty well for him so far. Man.
Yeah, this is a way better matchup for the Dire to have the Monkey King versus Timber Saw. Timber just has to like keep running away every time the Jingo Mastery.
Yeah, it's not fun.
No.
Now comes in for a drive-by. Envy's level 5, Gabby is level 3, not great. Meantime, RR and Pilot Die go into it. So,
yeah, you're not going to win that fight.
And now the Nightmare comes out, and here comes
slowly
body block
walking.
Avalanche, good torrent for now. Toss comes in. He's in a lot of trouble. He will get dropped by DJ. And they continue to make their rounds. They continue to find these kills coming out for Fnatic.
It's kind of crazy how strong Nightmare is, though. It's just like, it's like a roar.
It's pretty good.
Seems good, man. Of course, it's got its limitations, but when you're all on your own like that.
The cast coming up, Pilot Eye, and it's trouble coming in breaching Data. He'll find himself a kill. Lumic in the meantime on the run. Spirits will come out. One more should do the job. They need one more auto attack, and Excalibur's pretty speedy. He will get it with that auto attack. But here comes Spinbo coming in. More auto attacks. Good Avalanche Toss combo, though. And it's a double kill for Excalibur. So the wand charges come out, and DJ baits it, if you want to call it that.
Oh, yeah, man. He still held the Fairy Fire.
He was confident, huh?
Yeah. Oh, did they just get the refill too?
Yeah, they really did.
That's actually so broken with the Eye on a tri-lane like that. Toss forward into the Nightmare, and Bane's like,
Give me that. DJ might be in trouble. Again, the Avalanche, though, from Excalibur, and he might live, DJ, I should say. So, too, I think, will Bimbo. Almost getting that kill. They need to.
Wow, and those two sentries actually don't catch each other. I can't believe that.
That's unbelievable.
So close.
Yeah. I wonder if sometimes they need to increase sentries range.
No.
Probably not. I don't know why I said that.
do you? Does that keep you up at night?
Not really.
Did you wake up in a hot sweat last night?
I just thought about that, and I'm like, I wonder
if anybody...
The question was more along the lines of, I wonder if anybody's thought of this. And
well, someone probably has.
And not something like, they should definitely do this.
But they're probably an idiot, Mott.
All right.
Unlike you and me, buddy.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
DJ is going to find a haste rune down bottom. But, all right, no, he's not. He's going to waddle past the haste rune bottom because he's like, how could there be a rune there for 140?
Highlight Eye is going in. Brain Sap comes out, he dies.
Mid lane 2, they're on Gabby. It was like the exact same time that happened.
Well, Fnatic continues to fire on all cylinders despite losing Pilot Eye. Envy continues to have a great creep score of 45 and 14. And the next closest on the Radiant side is the 29 and 7 Void.
Nice snag of the regen there by Kunkka.
Yeah, they don't want to give any more refills to the Eye. That would not be good.
They see him plant that ward though, so that will be known.
Oh, did they get it again? All right, they got it again. Pilot Eye just keep these in. They just fill it anyway. They don't need the regen room. Boundless Strike coming in. Gavi in trouble. He has level 3 reactive armor and still is getting slapped down by Envy's bar.
Were you gonna say Envy's big stick? Is that what?
No.
Did you stop yourself? That's.
Man, I can't get away with anything with you here, dude.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's awful. Nightmare comes out. Torrent won't connect. Brain Sap will, and they will try to go forward. Boundless Strike about to come out. He instead uses it on poor Lumic, who takes like ridiculous amount of damage from all of these heroes coming in. And Gabby will go ahead and interpret himself away to save
Radiant's
it is going to have to be
under attack.
And see, this is the kind of Monkey King they were envisioning last game for Execration. You know? They watched this kind of a game, they're like, man, yeah, let's just win the games.
There's a chrono at the very least, so Envy might be in trouble. They'll take down the Bane, although DJ's about to come in, the Torrent will come through. They just don't have the damage right now. Good time walk out of the Boundless Strike, keeps Cartman alive, otherwise he's dead.
Oh my god, they
don't have a shrine. They actually don't. They all went there, they pinged it, and they're like, we don't have this.
Oh, that looked like such a good shrine. I was ready for the big turnaround.
The most value shrine you would have ever seen, and it's not
3 minutes away. Jeez.
It's hilarious.
It's not even close.
They all walk up. Oh, Shrine's not ready, guys. Sorry. Jesus. Disaster. Meantime, Dire will use their Shrine because they have it. Fnatic will say thank you. All right, and this gives some time for Ohio. He's up to phase boots now. He's been pretty quiet down here. He's level 7, third in net worth. They have the top 3 net worth heroes, and they will continue to do so. I mean, Envy is dominant right now. They will miss the avalanche onto Raging Potato. It's also come out. Excalibur. Oh my God, Lumic. Dear Lord.
He's gonna be scrubbing the poop deck after this one.
Yeah,
4 deaths already.
He's level 3.
They're gonna make him walk the plank.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Just relax.
Not my fault you wore a pirate set.
Yeah, that's fair. They'll find another kill. Excalibur's on a mega kill spree. Envy walked in, like, missed his boundless strike and was like, whatever, I'm out of here. See ya.
5 kills, 8.5 minutes in on Tiny. This is the dream stuff when you're playing Tiny. This is what this hero needs. You know, if you're not in the mid lane, you just need kill after kill after kill. You gotta accelerate like crazy. Oh.
RR's not falling for it. He's got the raindrops. That'll keep him alive. He's level 3 too. This is a disaster, an unmitigated disaster right now. There's a 4K lead for Fnatic. It could be a lot worse, the crazy thing. And it could still be, you know, Execration can come back. They just need a lot of room. They need some big chronos. But it's not looking great, Trent, let me tell you.
No, truly not. 4K lead already. It's some bad mojo right there. What do we need besides? I mean, I guess we need to look at the Timbersaw, right? Is he in the unkillable stage? Well, not really, because his Mud King's just so far ahead. But if he actually gets the hood, yeah, he really is. Beat him around.
All right.
There's 4 heroes mid. All right. Okay, here we go. Look at this wraparound.
There's no way.
Did you see that split? They were just too far.
Delta split. The
nice
that
pass,
DJ
though.
wants to save him so badly, although he doesn't have to relocate, so he can't. They will try for it. They X marks him back just in case. DJ's gonna get caught too. They will finally get 2 kills here. The 9-minute 47-second mark as they bring in Gabi. They bring in 4 heroes. They let the Weaver continue to farm top. And there's that chrono coming in. See good use there for Cartman. Oh man.
They actually just got a lot back right there. Like a 1,400 gold swing. Oh, but there's the blink on Tiny.
Yeah, that's the go time for Excalibur. I mean, he had pretty early.
Do you think your life was hard yet?
Hey, he's up to level 5 here after this Dark Troll.
Tiny can currently combo him for 250 damage over his max HP.
I don't know what you do in this situation besides raindrops to survive. I just don't know. You have any ideas, let me know. They're going to try to go for a kill.
Don't get blinked on.
Torrent will hit. They're going to jump in here with the Cask. Malik to follow up. Relocate is going to come in. The Cask is still bouncing. He's got the Doom. He might live. Scorcher. Doom comes out into Carmen. They've already taken down Lumic, who I think got comboed, as you previously mentioned.
Dude,
I didn't see it, but...
He's out of here. Get me out of this game. How is this Tiny just jumping on me the second this starts? This is a perfect play.
Timber chain away, toss coming in, Envy's in deep. Gabi doesn't seem to mind. He has 20 reactive armor. He looks at Envy. He's like, yeah, I can deal with you now. I have 20 reactive armor charges. Enjoy. But yeah, you're right.
A little bit better for him, though.
Lumic is, it is a disaster.
I mean, his spells were even on cooldown. Like, he had just thrown Cask, and he still gets blown up at the start of the fight.
You see that relocate?
I feel like there's like a prejudice against him.
If he like needed Cask to be up there in order for that to even have a chance to keep himself alive, I think. But I don't know. I don't know what you do in that situation to survive, even with Cask. Anyway, they'll go for Ohio again. This didn't work before. They're going to try to make it work now. They will have to swarm.
That's a lot of bashes. That Cask too.
He has the Unholy Aura. He has the Scorched Earth. The Maledict might take him down. Here comes Envy. They dive. Bimbo underneath the tower. Wukong's command is coming in. They do have Chrono in 1 second, but poor Lumic dies yet again. In the meantime, bottom, guess who? For Tiny Isle. Ghost Ship coming in. X marks Thorn. Can they kill DJ? They might be able to bring him down. Heather, oh
Chrono
my God.
Pilot top and killed him. Oh, nice. You caught a good play, did you?
Oh, DJ. Well, I don't know how good it was. He just got kind of...
Top wasn't very exciting. They kept chasing. They did Chrono onto Pilot Eye and get the kill, so... Yeah, Chrono for a Bane.
I'm not sure it was a good DJ play. I mean, he survived, so I guess I should give him credit. It was pretty great. And then they will bring down the Kunkka as well, so... He tethered away to the Tiny with like a sliver of HP, and they needed like one more auto attack, he would have died. I don't know if he wanted or anything, but maybe that was what kept him alive. He survived, that's all that you need now.
Now they found a working shrine up top here. Keep the farm going this time.
That was the saddest set of things I think I've ever seen in my life. Oh, it's not a... Oh, no. Lumic is going to get... Oh, my God. The Infernal Blade comes out. Getting chased down the Scorched Earth. See ya. He's going to get burned alive.
Can we get some more heroes here? No. That's a negatory.
Guys, I got him.
Yeah.
No, there's no... Well, it is a rough game. It's actually only a 3K lead. Again, it's a lot less than you might think for Fnatic. But they still have the top 3 in net worth. The Weaver's keeping this kind of close along with Gabby. I don't know.
This game looks way better in the mid game. Like,
yeah.
Comparatively, the net worth thing isn't going to matter quite as much because there's always the chance of big chronos and crazy Timbersaw plays when he's not exploding.
I did not.
Those kind of things, dude. That's with a hood.
They keep going after Ohio.
Oh, they're relocating. Lumic, run!
Oh no!
Oh, get out!
Buddy.
Run, dude!
Not dead yet.
They're
He's
here.
Not dead yet. He's not dead yet. Oh, Toss coming out. Excalibur will take down RR. There's already 3 dead. Now they're looking to jump on Cartman. Envy's coming in. He doesn't have a boundless choke. He's got an Echo Saber though, which is frightening.
Dude, he's 100 last hits right now. Envy Dota, ladies and gentlemen, holy moly!
Is under attack.
And this is with the Echo Saber. He's involved in 8 kills.
This, like you mentioned, Trent, last game what Gabi was trying to accomplish is what Envy is accomplishing this game. Lumic, I don't know, man. You're not even 6 yet. He is...
I'm surprised he's even level 5, to be honest with you.
Yeah. You know what the crazy thing is that Piladai is even lower than he is. In net worth and almost in levels too. They're like almost even in levels.
At least he has Fiend's Grip though.
It's true. You're not wrong.
Alright. Now, Lumic. It's been nice. Oh, maybe they didn't see him. I actually thought Envy saw him, but it's that shortened vision of nighttime now. So he's in a good spot to maybe set something up here.
Gotta go for a cast. DJ, oh, the blink, but he will still get hit by it. Nonetheless, Excalibur will back away. Lumic and Cartman are living on the edge here as the Wukong.
Envy is in.
Thought about
get him out of the trees, dude.
I don't know how you survive this. You don't. Envy is stuck here.
Oh, I feel so bad for Lumic.
I think everybody can kind of feel for Lumic in this game. Everybody's played this one game. You've had this one game. And again, it's not over. Just get him some time. His team can still do this. You know, it's not easy, but they're gonna go for the X marks. Maybe they get Ohio. They've pretty much tried to kill Ohio exclusively. Ghost Ship will hit. They've got the chocolate coming out. He's got the Doom. Drum Charge will get popped. Maledict, he'll get dropped down. Gabi gets the kill, so he has the Hooded Defiance up. All right. There you go. They got him. They brought him down.
Yeah, not worth wasting Doom. Even if you could Doom Lumic for a free kill into a deny, it's still not worth it in that case. Maybe it would be to put him at 10 deaths.
Dude, honestly, you tell
the moral victory, yeah, it might be worth it actually.
I don't even know, like, I wonder how, like, I don't.
Oh man, Bane. Jeez, that looked like a DD rune with that Mask of Madness.
Yeah, man. There it is, Pilot Eye. He's also pretty squishy. We just talked about it.
We also have the Diffusal Blade.
Alright, again, this is doable. They just have to do a lot of crazy things here for Execration. But Fnatic, again, they have the IO Tiny. Even if this gets to a certain point, you have IO Tiny on your team. You can take all these towers. It's still pretty rough. And again, the big thing too is they have Envy now, and he is rich, working on a Desolator. In the meantime, Tiny Hour are going to push bottom and probably, they'll definitely get the tower as DJ hits it once. Oh, Cartman looking for the chrono. No. He chronoed his teammate.
We just look away.
No.
Let it go. You got one in the chrono. We'll leave it at that.
Let's move on.
Oh, Envy. The last tree in the area was the one he was on. That's got to be depressing. He was on this tree, and they're like, all cut.
Guys, I think he's gone.
No? I got him.
No. Alright. Shadow Blade for Ohio on the Doom. more initiation. And I guess if you're Fnatic, no reason not to start working on pushing into this tier 3 tower, because guess what? It's never too early to tiny IO him to death.
Dire's middle
He's working
tower
on his
is
Zags.
under
By working
attack.
on, I mean he's got his Zags flying out.
That's a little terrifying. Yeah, what's their vision like for the Dire? They don't have any wards. If they get wards in that area, right there, that will kind of be the dream, I feel like. If they're not going to pressure down the towers, because then that's what gives all the freedom to someone who's pushing in the bottom lane, like the Tiny and the IO. Until they have relocate up, I think they just don't want to be right next to the buildings, which makes sense. Once the relocate's up, then he can come and like freely punch it.
Time is money.
My God, the flying vision. Envy's just... he's on point.
Yeah,
Got a
daytime
free
Monkey
dance in.
King's kind of insane.
Yeah, it seems pretty good. It seems pretty good. Anyway, he will get himself out of there. They will try to attempt to push into this tier 1 tower or something of that nature. They have the Diffusal Blade. I mean, Bimbo does a lot of damage. You can get to that. In the meantime, they'll find Gabby, but he's pretty tanky. They will go for the Fiend's Grip, and they will find it. The IO comes in with a Tether. They have the Overcharge. Gabby is still alive. And they'll actually have the cask along with the Death Ward bring down Pilot Eye, it looks like. He'll try to Nightmare himself with the Timber Chain. Drive-by kill.
No, he got the deny!
What? He denied himself? How? The Timber Chain was coming right out. That is insane timing for Pilot Eye. In the meantime, Ohio's top lane. Here's the relocate. Cartman doesn't get out. Bimbo does in time. He will time-lapse. He's going to go for the kill here, or at least attempt to. DJ might be in trouble. Gabby is all the way up here. DJ going to relocate back in one, the Earn Charge, and he's gone. He's back down in the bottom lane and surviving.
That's too crazy.
Oh,
so he
man.
was getting hit by the Death Ward, bring him down. He got hit by the last one to bring down to 17, and he was still invulnerable long enough that the Timber Chain never connected. He took the first 20 damage from Nightmare and denied himself.
That was perfect timing.
Yeah.
This is great from Pilot. I thought the drive-by Timber Chain did it. That's
Radiant's
crazy.
top tower is under
Anyway,
attack.
that is Fnatic. Again. And they will attempt to take down the tier 1 tower as well, and have no issues doing so. Well, maybe not. Maybe they'll back up. They pushing the back enough. So I spoke too soon. In the meantime, DJ is bottom. There is a ward spotting him out, and Cartman's going to look for that banner and can't find it. He's got Mask Mat. His time walking 2. Cartman, I think, did spot him. You will see the tether on to DJ.
Dire
DJ's pretty speedy, though. And they won't find him. Maybe
Radiant's
they
top
find
tower
Envy.
is under
That would be a nice
attack.
big kill.
Radiant's
He's pretty
top
close
tower
by,
has
but
fallen.
they don't know that he's there. They've already TP'd DJ out. He jumps through the trees. I don't believe he was spotted. Envy will continue to just sit here and get some vision. In the meantime, the tier 1 tower was taken for Fnatic. Maybe they've seen Envy? I think they know. He's in trouble. The cast will come through. They have Chronosphere if they want to use it. They're going to just jump in instead. Mask of Madness, there's the balance strike. The huge cast coming out as well. And Cartman.
He's just in there, man.
Yeah, he's in there. Oh, he's in there already. Time walks out.
Good choice, not crawling. Just chilling.
Yeah.
They kind of need everything they can get right now, so if they can get a kill without it, they need to try and hold on to that. Especially if they can maybe come top lane and help out here, but it looks like they're just going to retreat with the Iowa and Tiny. Oh, he's a
Nightmare.
haste.
He's about to get doomed.
Yeah, they're thinking about coming bottom.
Fiend Script
Yep,
will come out.
they're
They need
coming
to
in.
cast. Ohio is Shadow Bladed up. Lumic's going to get Infernal Bladed, and that will bring 2 down. So Lumic thought, oh, I can save him.
Not the double digits.
Double kill. Right kill.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeesh. Top lane, they're looking for DJ. X marks Ghost Ship back, and that will hit. He was pretty speedy, but not speedy enough to get out of that situation. So at least it's a trade. They did get Envy earlier. Maybe they can get a tier 1 out of this. Somehow, miraculously, I would say. They're only down 5k on
Dire's top tower
Execration.
is under attack.
But who knows?
That is true. It does. It feels like it should be more, but they have good last hits on the Timber and the Weaver, kind of helping them out here.
Dire's
They have the
top
Bloodstone
tower
on
is
Gabby
fallen.
too. Up to 13 Bloodstone charges. So again, like you mentioned, they have some good farm on these heroes. Even the Void is up there now. He's actually second on his team after the Shadow Blade and Massive Madness come out. Chrono is up to level 2. He has level 15, which gives him the 25 damage talent, which he really needs this game. Envy is going to get spotted. Will they go for it? He's going to hit the bash immediately. Envy, the Chrono comes out. There's the Massive Madness.
Dude, he
My
does
God.
no damage.
He doesn't do anything.
What a level 10 talent, eh? 12% evasion. Do you see the misses he just got there? That was
insane.
way more than 12%.
It was insane. And he's just fine. And they're going to go right into Roche. But Fnatic,
Rough.
they've been doing a great job. They'll continue to control the pace of this game. They have Blink Batman as Ags on the Tiny, which is what they built last game for Excalibur. He's had a great game. He looks like he's right in his comfort zone. He has had 13 kills and 6 assists. DJ has been by his side for pretty much the whole game. Now they mech Arcanes and Earn. Ohio has the Shadow Blade working on more, so...
Yeah, this will be time for them to take the Roche then with the death, though.
On the
relocate.
Gabi actually kind of baiting this Pilot Eye and Nightmares himself. Can he do it again? Doesn't look like it. The Ghost Ship will come through. They just don't have enough damage. They'll take down one, but now Lumik and R are in trouble. They'll take one down with the Earth. Can they get the second? The Torrent coming in. It actually saves him for now, but Envy jumps in with the free dance. Gets the kill. Ohio getting diffused up. He's out of mana. Scorched Earth is still rolling. Bimbo has the Shikuchi. They'll come through. Gabi's in as well. Timber Chain coming through. Ohio will try to dodge this. Boundless Strike does not save him. It doesn't even hit onto the Weaver, and now Envy is trying to run. Cartman's on the chase. No chrono. Down for 40 seconds. Doesn't have much mana left either. They're looking for this, but Envy is under the tower. He's jumping in. They get the first hit dash off, and he's just dead. Envy just stood there for half a second. And that's a free kill. In the meantime, though, the Tiny and Al are coming in, so that's great. Now they will see Gabi, and they will back away as quickly as they can. In fact, they will TP instantly. DJ will make it out. They don't have any way of disabling him. Cartman, in the meantime, has stayed a bit too long, perhaps. He has one time walk.
I know you guys were getting worried. Everyone's about to send out the bulletins there, try and find out what happened to Jackie Mao, but we found him. There he is.
He's back.
I know you were confused for the first 24 minutes of the game, like, who is this Monkey King?
He's right here.
He is owning. But he does have his Deso now, so Envy and the crew will be looking for Roche soon enough.
In all fairness, he's wrecked this game.
Oh yeah, he's destroyed.
The CSing in the mid lane, he put on a clinic essentially. He did a great job. But Execration are doing whatever they can to get back into this one again. They are only down 4K net worth. Roshan is up. The D-Ward is coming up from Lumik. This is a dangerous position to be in. They have the Nightmare. The Tree Dance will come in, and the Boundless Trick. My God. That took like half of his HP, but here comes the Chrono. Envy's in trouble. The Ghost Ship coming through. He'll fall. Pilot Die might be next. Nightmare, not in time this time. And Ohio, X marks back as well. Death Ward on the other side. DJ, he will get one. Does he have another haste for the Yules? If he comes out, though, in time, and he will fall. A double kill for Gabi. In the meantime, the Tiny is trying to push bottom, and he might be able to do so, but Ohio is in trouble. Here comes Diffusal. He'll pop into the charge. He's got one left, but the Shadow Blade is there, and they can't find him. Instead of getting 4 kills, they will have to settle for 3, and perhaps a tier 2 tower. But a great Chronosphere from Cartman. I mean, perfect Chronosphere, perhaps a bit too far forward from that.
That's why this game is just so much better than last game for them. Those kind of possibilities with the Chronosphere, with the boat. They have the Wombo combo. They can't afford to throw it away here, though.
They've got the Fiend's Grip, and yeah, they might. It looks like the Torrent. They've got that huge time-lapse back. The dust is there, but it's perhaps too late. Here comes Ohio. He's got the Doom. Infernal Blade will come out. Shikuchi is there as well. And is Raging Potato going to make it away? RR comes in, perhaps maybe a bit forward to save him. He was already, I think, going to be saved in the first place. But he does give his life up, at least for Raging Potato to stay alive, and will do so.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Okay.
All right. The fight for Roche has become more interesting.
Yeah. Dude, this game is, like we said earlier, this is still a game, and they've made it into one. Man, Cartman, he's done a great job getting farm. The Shadow Blade, the Mask of Madness, he's doing the damage he needs to for his team. The Chronos on 2 have been there. Obviously, Richie Potatoes had a great game. We know what this guy's capable of in terms of his farm. And then there's Gabi as well, the 9K player, now up to 19 bloodstone charges. A Yules to cancel any sort of shenanigans from Fnatic.
The Yules is so nice up against the IO. Trying to catch him during those clutch plays that he's been attempting to make, as well as just the Bane too. So it has a way for him in the back lines, if he's not the one who's being Dooms or Fiend Script, that he can try and disrupt those kind of things onto his allies and help make a little bit of space for Bimbo, as well as Cartman.
This has so far been an impressive story for Execration to stay. They lost a lot of towers, they lost a lot of control, they were getting ganked left and right. I mean, yeah, Lumik is still poor and gonna die a lot, but it's better than it was.
Dire are scanning.
There's that BKB for Cartman on the Faceless Void. Huge item pickup. Chrono is back up. It's level 3. We have a coming up from Fnatic. This could change hands quite quickly. As fast as Execration have been coming back now, Fnatic can easily end it with a kill or 2 here. And they're going to jump forward. Envy forward line position. Now the smoke is broken. They're going to jump, and the Doom is there, and they will find two instantly. The Doom comes out from Ohio, and that BKB was just purchased. No buyback available for the Spaces Forward, and more importantly, it is going to be Roshan and an Aegis for Fnatic.
Ooh, scouting powers of Monkey King coming into play. That was painful. Beautiful set. You'd think they were the team with the Chrono when something like that happens. And meanwhile, Pilot Eye, he's up here just scouting for the Timber Saw. He's going to find him. Oh, but
good Timber
a nice
away.
little play from Gabby, yeah.
He is. Pilot Eye just doesn't have
And the guy who built Medallion to help for that case just doesn't even have to be at the Roche Pit.
No, he really, they cleared it so quickly, and RR might be the next ball. Jingu Mastery, the Echo Saber hits coming out, and he's going to fall, and now Gabby is too far forward as well, perhaps, but I don't know if they can kill him. They're not going to turn their attention towards him. TP's coming back from Envy. Envy needs to be a little careful. He's not the one with the Aegis. Diffusal comes out. The last charge from Bimbo, it was. He has time lapse as well. He's pretty far forward at this point. He wants to try to clear out this wave as much as possible, get the wave into the tower, force Envy to stay here for a little bit longer, perhaps. Can't do enough damage to kill him, not yet. Now with the Deso, perhaps he can. Yeah,
at least now his push will be a bit faster. He did just take down that tier 1 bottom, but it's been a bit slow with only Diffusal.
He needs that Diffusal too, now that he's used all the shards and in fact it's his quick buy. 700 more gold and he'll be there.
Oh, Sentry top lane. Spots out Cartman rumbling around, but Cartman saw the arms go up on Pilot Eye, so he knows they have detection there.
He is running in though. He's like,
he does not understand there's a Doom nearby.
Not only that, but Excalibur's burst potential is pretty high still. And get him Scepter, Toss Abba. Mass Commandments along with it. He's going to have an AC soon. So again, you're getting to that point where Tiny was last game. Critical mass, taking base, things of that nature. All right, Trent, I mean, like I said, they've done a pretty good job coming back in, for the most part, from Execration. But again, they lose those two heroes in that, I guess what you could call an engagement. They lose Roshan. Where do you go from here if you're Execration?
You basically need to keep all your lanes pushed out so that there's none of these tiny IO shenanigans.
And you have to be constantly scared of solo pickoffs. And they have a lot of ways to set them up. We saw what happened onto 3 heroes near the Ancients. But if you're up by yourself, you can easily just be Boundless Striked into like a Shadowblade Doom or something, or Boundless Striked into an IO Relocate. Cartman chasing out the Pilot Eye, but nothing to do. Quickly takes it.
Go for it. I think Pilot Eye will fall here. Maybe not. The IO Relocate save is there. So now Chrono down for 100 seconds. DJ was in the vicinity. Now the BKB getting popped as well. Excalibur looking to turn into Cartman. Now forced to use his BKB. And a lot of it is going by the wayside, unfortunately. So Cartman going to try to get out. He does stick the bounty rune. He is still Shadow Bladed up. He's got the Time Walk if need be, the Torrent to save anybody that is in trouble. Raging Potato might get cut off by Envy. Here they go. The Boundless Strike coming out. He's got another Shikuchi. They won't be able to find the Courier. Into the tree line they go. Lumix now the one in trouble. Pass will come out. They cancel the Wukong's command. Now Bimbo's going to try to fight the Shikuchis away instead. And so the Wukong's command comes out for pretty much nothing.
Dude, he wanted that Courier so bad.
He really did. All right, though. I mean, Aegis is still there. You still have a tiny IO. What can you do here as Execration? Again, remember what we saw last game, what we've seen them do, which is the IO relocate to another lane to take a tier 2 or a tier 3, something along those lines. Meanwhile, Lumix is going to get caught. They found the strike, but won't get caught any further. X marks Torrent, doesn't connect to the Excalibur. He's able to get away. Envy taking a fair bit of damage from Raging Potato with the Diffusal play coming out. Gabby running in with his own X mark. Shiva's guard will go. He'll find at least Pilot Die with it, perhaps more. Chakra coming through, doing plenty of damage.
Oh, nice.
Wow, that combination from Gabby. But
now he's going to get
He's out on his own at this point. He needs a team here. Boundless Strike coming in. Here comes Excalibur. Ohio will do at least the Kunkka. Maybe not the hero he wanted. Gabby is so low, he might be able to deny himself. They do have no chrono for 17 seconds. Bimbo on the backside looking for Pilot Die. One more auto attack. We'll get it with a Geminate. They've already taken 2. DJ's getting out of here at this point. So far, so good. Envy of the tree line. The flying vision. I think they missed him. They didn't quite see him there at the backside of it. And they won't go for the kill. It looks like Envy will make it out, but can they get Excalibur away? Absolutely. They will only get 2 kills out of that. But still, Execration was a great fight there. And Gabby,
that was sexy. I haven't seen the Timber Kunkka plays in a while, but that was on point. Able to keep himself in that engagement for so long, and like you're basically teasing when you just have the X on it, right? Because you're like, yeah, like go ahead, doom me or do something, right? Cast your big spells on me. I'm gonna get saved instantaneously by my Kunkka, and if you don't, well, I'm gonna make that little play there, so I come flying right back through 4 of you again with another Timber Chain.
Yeah.
And yeah, Ohio tried to get in the back line, but the chrono wasn't up yet, so I think he made the right choice on grabbing the Kunkka, because he's like the main facilitator of chase if the chrono's down. But that does mean that the Radiant, they win a pretty big fight. They have the Chronosphere up. They kept their tier 3, which means the shrines remain, and that can help them try and focus on getting the win in the next Roche, because there's only 15 seconds left on this Aegis.
Yeah, I think you're right. I thought the Chronosphere might have been up, but to go on the Kunkka there instead was a great decision from Ohio. But they are going to smoke up here for Execration, and this is the time. You know Chronosphere is up. You have to be careful for Fnatic and their positioning and what they do. Aegis is now gone as well. It's the perfect time for Execration. Shadowblade from Ohio. Bimbo will come up. They'll see him, maybe. They walk forward. The smoke's broken. Pilot Eye Fiend Script will come out. They need to cancel it. And they will with the cast coming through. He's already dead. The Ghost Ship coming in. Chrono on it too. Pilot Eye will fall. Can they get anything else? They're looking for DJ inside the Chrono. He will get dropped down. Bimbo now trying to man fight Excalibur. He's got the BKB rolling. Bound Destroyed comes in from the side. Envy looking to join the fray. In the meantime, Gabby is in here. He's not at the fight. Cartman cracking down. Can't time hook. It was on cooldown. Bimbo's on his own, along with R, who's still getting chased down by Envy. He's got no time lapse. The Avalanche will catch and bring him down. It's a triple kill for Excalibur with that newly minted BKB. In the meantime, Gabby is just split pushing. He can't join the fray. He has no way of getting to the fight. He tries his best to push into the tier 3 tower, but not there to help his comrades out.
Oh yeah, they did get a tower during all of that, so I guess that was part of the trade, but they look for that engagement when they know Aegis is coming down. And around a shrine, it's always a difficult fight. It's kind of understandable. They end up losing it, and like the boat had already been thrown, then the chrono got put out, but it was only the right-click damage of the Phases Void during the chrono. Weaver was already preoccupied, so he just did a 100% focus down DJ, and in the end, it's not going to matter all too much. As he is pretty happy with his current status. He's got his Guardian Greaves. He's going to be looking for that BKB again here next, and overall a pretty rich IO ahead of both Radiant supports.
DJ has done a great job this series, and he continues to do so. A few rough fights in this game so far, but he is, again, still very wealthy. Level 17 on top of it. We'll see what... Execration lose a bit there, but they don't lose so much that, you know, puts them in that bad of a position. Like you mentioned, they got a tower out of it. Aghanim's is being built by the Timbersaw, who is now level 24, almost up to the level 25. He will have his Boots of Travel, so that was the thing he was missing in the last fight to get there. And with that, he will be able to get around the map quicker as well. But we'll keep our eyes peeled as we have a smoke play from Ohio, along with the rest of them sitting behind. Ohio sees him. He will now. He might look for the back lines instead, like Cartman, or perhaps even RR. They're not gonna go for it.
This game still looks a lot better for the Radiant, though, I think. In terms of like having these heroes and like the itemizations and stuff, trying to find these Doom plays is going to start getting very, very difficult for Ohio. It's already so telegraphed who he wants to grab for most of these fights, so you might even see Bimbo make a big play where he throws the Lincolns on top of the Faceless Void. Those are the kind of things that like he's probably the main target to try and stop that Chronosphere. So he can be watching out for when that's going to happen. Things that the Radiant are going to want will be a defensive item on the Faceless Void. I think on top of the BKB, probably going to have to eventually get a Lincoln Sphere. For now, he does need some more damage, so he'll go into the Diffusal, but the Gem is another huge one that they probably want at this point. They need that next Aegis, but they have some of these counters starting to come back. We saw how shitty it was to be Timbersaw versus Monkey King in the mid lane, sure, but now once he's the Aghanim Scepter, I mean, these trees are just gone. You can legitimately clear out entire sides of it.
Maybe this is kind of what you were talking about for Monkey King last game too, right? To a certain extent.
Yeah, like he's, I don't know, I always compare him to Safe Lane Viper. That's kind of how he feels in terms of like how much he can snowball early and like the kind of standard itemizations where now he offers a lot during the fights and stuff, but he, I don't know, he's not that scary late game compared to other heroes. Compared to a Faceless Void or a Weaver, I'd rather have those heroes on my team.
Still has room to grow, obviously. Oh,
he got the bug on him.
Yeah, he sure did. That damage from Bimbo is a lot. And the evasion will come in at least a little bit. The Wukong's command, Envy trying to get out, going for the BKB. That might save him. No, the Chronosphere comes out. And now they relocate an Excalibur as well. Cartman's in trouble, taking so much damage. The Wukong's command will blow him away. And they will also get the kill on Bimbo. My God. They wanted to kill him quickly, and they just couldn't do it. Holy crap.
That was so slick. So if you guys haven't seen before, the monkeys, they do work during Chronosphere, allied or enemy, so it can be a nice combination. It can also be a pretty good deterrent, but throwing down that ulti when you TP, just so smart. Mandy right there.
That was a bit of a misconnection there onto Excalibur. He was able to back away. Good try from Execration. Now they're getting chased by Excalibur. He did have a double damage rune, but it's gone now.
He stood in the spot where you get like the max damage from the monkeys too, like while he TP'd. Clever. Yeah.
Oh, the Fiend's Grip coming back in. They've caught Gabby. He's in trouble. He might lose his life here. The Yule Scepter will keep him alive for now. The Doom comes in as well to make sure they can't have any follow-up. Gabby is still alive, still getting chased down. I don't know if he can do this. The Britannia Way might keep him up. 100 HP is where he was at. The Voodoo Restoration. Now the Cliff comes out. They still have 13 seconds without the Void. Of course, no Chronosphere for 40. And then 20 without Bimbo. No buyback. Be careful. Rax is still very vulnerable. My God. The damage
took
from
the tier 3 top too.
Yeah, so just like that, you lose a couple of buildings here.
Man, can they even play a game without ratting 2 racks at once?
Not sure.
I don't know if they're capable of it at this point.
I don't know why you want to.
Dude, Envy, you're crazy!
He's BKB'd, he's going for the TP, he's gone. See ya. And
what a maniac!
And they're gonna just BKB and go for another building. And there it is. That is the it. You make 1 or 2 mistakes here for Execration and you've lost buildings like crazy. And DJ and Excalibur will capitalize every time, and they do just that. Now they're going to go bottom. DJ is solo, but here comes Bimbo. He pops the BKB. The TP from Pylai die. DJ is going to be able to make it out. It looks like Ohio is going to go ahead and Shadow Blade away, and Bimbo just cannot do it at this point. They don't have the control. They don't have any way to. They don't have the vision here some of the time. And, wow. Overall, great game from Fnatic, and they have taken a chokehold on this one.
Yep. It looks good for Radiant. They were doing it. They were getting closer, but again, that one misstep can just be so easily punished by IoTiny.
Yeah.
It's impressive they went back for it again, though, I have to say. Like,
yeah, and that's
going
the thing,
right into that IO once more.
It goes to that draft, right, that you were talking about, Execration going down. They had an idea, and they did pretty well, all things considered, with that idea towards the middle stages of the game, but again, it's not over, but at Fnatic, they need to get Roche, they need just cheese, they can put the finishing touches on the skate. Cartman's going to jump in, and Visceral will be found. The toss Ava combo will pretty much bring him down. Ghost Ship will come through, and now they're going to turn it to Excalibur, who will pop the BKB. Here comes the Wukong's command. Cartman will pop the Chrono, getting blown away. The Echo Saber Slow is there. He's somehow alive. The Shiva's Guard will go. He will stay up and ready, but the rest of his team fighting in the backside now. Pylai die, going to get caught. They have the Guardian Group. They have the Tether. The IO heal is there, and it's more than enough. Bimbo thinking back in. Now they've got the Fiend's Grip on Gabby. Very tanky, but against Excalibur and Envy, it's not enough. Dead for 39, though, as of course he does have that Bloodstone. But with him down, no buybacks for these 2 heroes. They will move straight into the Roche. Guess what? You know, they found it last game. Why not find it this game? They have another double damage for Excalibur. And, Roche.
And that'll be the Aegis and the cheese this time. So, Envy will grab up the Gouda and get ready to head to high ground.
It seems as though Fnatic has found something that worked for them now with this combination.
Yeah. They are some rat Dota players. They're into it.
They got off to a fast start too. Maybe this game a bit easier if they saw more kills, but Excalibur was able to just crush early. And he's crushing these buildings now too.
DD.
I mean, he is three-shotting these racks. That is unbelievable. He just one-shot Lumix, not that surprising, I suppose. His DD is now gone, so we'll try to man fight against Bimbo. Cartman jumping in. Again, no Chronosphere to be ready to go. They will still try to jump. They'll get Envy at the very least. Can't use it up. Might use it already. They did. BKB comes out. They'll have Cartman just dipping down to the 2. Plus 40 Doom DPS that gets the job done this time. Gabby will jump in to look for more. In the meantime, the Yule Scepter will keep Tiny in place. They'll turn and they'll get Pylai die. A nice little kill, but can they get more? Diesel will go. Excalibur's actually in some trouble. Timber Chain, the IO Tether, and DJ saves the life of Tiny once more. The Tether heal comes out, and he keeps himself alive as well. But they will find Ohio. It looks like as the X marks came through. He might get caught, but at the very least, they keep Tiny alive, which was absolutely monumental here. I mean, Execration, they need that kill desperately, and they just couldn't find it because of the IO Tether again from DJ.
And now we're right back to Megas.
Yeah, I feel like I think
game is hard, Lumix. I know.
Lumix, that is the understatement of the year, my friend.
Regret as well here. we are inside the minds of Execration.
If only we had the chat sound still.
It's true. There'd be a lot of sad trombones happening right now.
We just do them on our
Radiant's
own.
bottom shrine has
Again, pretty close series. Fnatic, though, just getting the IO tiny combination and Execration. They had some ways to deal with it, but it was like that window, it felt like, and once that window passed, they just lost 2 X at the same time, essentially. I guess they have ways to deal with Megas through Gabby, but he's like the only one this game. Everybody else, like, last game they had, you know, Battle Fury, Monkey King, and the
Yeah,
Mjolnir
they
on
bought
the
a Maelstrom onto Bimbo now to try and help, but... Tis depressing.
It is. It seems a little too late, but see what they can do. They're keeping the waves kind of pushed out. Gabby is pretty far out and almost surrounded. Doom has respawned. He's going to Timber Chain on over, and Excalibur is going to decide not going in the direction. Oh, boy. Oh, here we go.
Pilot Eye, yeah, he sees this guy.
Sneaky play.
He's like, what do you guys think?
They're going to relocate on him.
They think he's a little bit too tanky, I think.
That's fair. He is pretty strong.
Oh, they have an Arcane Rune as well on the IO.
Nice. You were in.
Quite handy with Greaves, BKB, and Relocate, I would say.
Yeah. So, I guess at this point we should talk about, it is a double elimination tournament, so Execration, they're not out of it yet, assuming they lose here, which could definitely happen. Fnatic, of course, if they do win this game, they will move on to play up against Mineski, or rather the winner of Mineski versus TNC, which that series is happening concurrently over on twitch.tv/DotaPit2. In fact, I think it should be in game number 2. It should be still going as far as I know. So something you guys want to check out and see how that series is progressing, you can head over there. So we'll see. Again, Execration, it is, again, not
Well, they
not
smoked up here?
but
Alright,
they need to
they're
find
going
a play.
for it.
They're going to look for a jump in from Cartman. Excalibur about to be spotted. They'll go a different direction. They'll back up. They'll head home instead. They just didn't want to pull the trigger on that kill, or attempt at a kill.
Alright, I'll give you the report from the sidelines here, folks. It looks like it's currently, cover your ears for spoiler alerts, 13-6 game number 2 in terms of kills, but it's a 9K lead at 21 minutes for Mineski, so it sure looks good for a 2-0 on their part.
Yeah, on both sides.
1-4-3-7, and the boys will have to attempt themselves a comeback, but it ain't looking easy.
Radiant's
This
top
could be
shrine
a
is
hype
under attack.
series if we can see that coming up. So we'll see. We'll see where it heads from there. Still a lot of work to be done here. Andy's going to just ult and take down the shrine rather easily, and then jump away with a credence and get out.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Did you get that Daedalus? Excalibur.
Yes. He doesn't hit quite hard enough yet. He's pretty much 6 lot.
It's kind of a funny Daedalus game, though.
Why do you say that?
Just trying to, I don't know. Just of all the items, you went for the Daedalus. Just the way that I've been watching them play in terms of like these like focus on buildings and everything. Just not really an item I would expect out of him. But I mean, what else can you really buy on Tiny? That's the only thing.
Yeah.
He already has a moon share too. He's gone through it all.
Not much else
So,
to need.
whatever.
There's like, I don't know, Manta and Butterfly were like 2 old stays for a while, but
Yeah, Butterfly would have been nice, but the at least they're both going to end up building MKB, it looks like, for the Radiant, so.
there's the refresher for the Doom.
Damn,
so
Monkey King already building one. Doom refresh. Alright, that's got to be the good call. Surely.
DJ might be in some trouble here. The overcharge will come out, and along with the Greaves, he'll BKB and just see ya. Find a
Doesn't want to get
measure.
Yules up in the air.
Relocate coming in. It looks like Bimbo's going to get doomed up. He is in some trouble. There's the refresher from Ohio. So he's got the second doom. That's already. He'll use it on.
That's another one.
Void. And now it is time to run. They will at least Fiend's Grip this poor Void. He's going to get caught. Relocate is coming elsewhere. Well,
Dude, Weaver almost died to the Doom.
he's still in trouble, actually.
The monkey
They will take
DPS.
them out.
is worth more than gold.
Alright, boots are put away. Excalibur's ready to go. Boots so overrated.
He has pulled the sword from the stone.
He has, truly. Alright, the boots going back in? No, no. Oh yeah, the boots are going back in. He's done. He's like, no, we're not going high ground. Fair enough. Just give me 6 seconds notice, please.
Wow, DJ again has been monumental with some of these saves. Pilot still might die here. He's trying his damnedest to live, and he actually is somehow still alive. This Shadow Amulet has paid for itself in numerous ways. They've already dropped one down. That's going to be Lumicon. Bimbo's going to try to man fight on Ohio. No Doom, no refresher. He's getting chewed up. There's Diffusal, and Gabby will take him down.
Oh, look, they're relocating on the buildings.
Oh, wow.
Not these guys. Not Fnatic.
Their tier 4 is already gone. At least one of them. Excalibur will look for the second. They're just going to go straight for the jugular. They're going to go for the finish here. For Gabby, one of the two. They're going to take down 4 heroes. There's only one left, and before you know it, it's GG. Game's over. Series is over, and Fnatic take it convincingly here at the end, 2-0. Yeah.
They just picked these lines.